Hello, everyone, and welcome on into the Dungeon Lounge. It is Sunday.
Sunday.
Yeah, and we are celebrating 800 followers today. Yay!
Yay!
Do we have anything really planned? No.
No,
We tried.
we're just gonna hang out.
Yeah, we just figured, hey, hang out. We have a lovely decorated table.
It does macaron.
Thank you very much, Anonymous. Do 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 do
Yay.
do 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 do.
I always love the Final Fantasy victory song.
That is like I have to find like of all the little like Final Fantasy tunes that have been made, like the that little victory tune, like that might be his best work, maybe.
Yeah.
That and the Chocobo theme.
I find that the thing about the Chocobo theme is that it's infinitely remixable.
Yeah. Also, hello,
that'll be
Jormungandr.
Yeah,
Hi, Jormungandr.
Hi, Jormungandr. Yes.
Sunday.
Truckosaurus Rex.
Truckosaurus.
I wonder if people actually understand that reference, or if it's just us at this point.
Yeah.
Who could say? We're 27 forever.
Yeah.
I had a hamster named Truckosaurus when I was
you did? Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
I was an uncreative child.
I mean, I think Truckosaurus is a pretty creative name.
Yeah. Or maybe I was the most creative child.
There you
It's
go.
up to you to decide.
I think you were the most creative child.
I believe we are faring okay, Jormungandr, but
I'm not a raccoon.
Also, hello, Pied.
Hello, Pied.
Yes.
Oh yeah, the Chocobo theme from 13 is really good.
I've never played 13, and I know very little of the music from it, so.
13 had a banging soundtrack. And I mean, I liked the game when I played it. I think the thing with 13 is everyone was like, "Oh, this game sucks. It's really bad. You're not going to have fun playing it." So like my expectations were like below ground for playing it. So I think because of that, I enjoyed it much more because I expected it to be like a hot dumpster fire.
Yeah. And I mean, at the time I think it came out, I didn't have a PS3 at the time, and I think it was PS3 exclusive. I was on the 360
It was at the time, yeah.
So I kind of, by the time I got a PlayStation 3, like the train of Final Fantasy had passed the station, and I was
That's fair.
I'm going to play this Atelier game.
Well, I mean, if you ever want to borrow it, if you still have a PS3.
I have a PS3. The problem is, I've run into this before. I don't know what it is about the PS3, but it is one of the hardest systems to run a capture card on. It treats everything like piracy.
Interesting. Well, I mean, if you ever just want to play it.
Oh,
yeah, that's true.
It's no longer console exclusive. There you go.
Yeah, it's no longer exclusive. I think you could get it on Steam now, can't you?
I wouldn't be surprised if you could get it on Steam.
Hold on. Hello, Grim.
Hello.
Why are you excited, Jormungandr? Tell us the news. Oh, Gibson, don't bite me.
No.
Hopefully it's not a case of I'm excited Gibson is biting you.
No. It's because I'm trying to use the keyboard and I stopped petting him.
Oh, how dare you.
Yeah.
Cat is always priority.
I think FF8 and FF9 also got onto Steam.
Yeah, they're on Steam.
I think 9 at least got on Steam.
Oh yeah, 13's on Steam. It's only $18.
Damn.
I hope you have a great time, Jormungandr.
Oh wow.
A 3-day trip starting tomorrow.
Warhammer World.
Photos. Exciting.
Share
I'm
photos.
kind of jealous. Yeah, please take lots of pictures.
Yeah. I think most Final Fantasies are on Steam at this point.
Yeah. Because I think there was also the Pixel remaster, which I think covers a whole bunch of them too, right?
Yeah, the remasters is like 1 to 6. And then like I think 7 to 13 or 7 to 15 you can get on Steam. 13 is only $18, so
Sorry if I choke and die. I think I tried to breathe a boba. It didn't work.
Oh no. You have what kind of boba you got?
It's a peach grapefruit shimmer. I am addicted to these things.
Oh, that sounds nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now I suspect that they're going to be gone in not too long. Because there used to be
Oh,
three
is it like a
drinks.
seasonal flavor?
Yeah, there used to be 3 seasonals, and now they're only down to 1.
Oh, yeah.
So, what was our introductory FF? For me, it was Final Fantasy 4/2.
Yeah, same.
7.
Yeah, yeah. For a lot of people, it was 7. Your experience is very common, Sasha. And
yeah, because I'm a peon who isn't well schooled in Final Fantasy.
That's okay. The thing that is nice about Final Fantasy is that unless you're doing one of the -2 games, you don't need any of the other Final Fantasies.
Yeah, they're all different.
And I didn't even finish Final Fantasy 7.
That's okay. I didn't finish 7 either.
Oh my god.
What? I got to this is the chronic problem for me with a lot of JRPGs. I get to the end game where it's like, here's the final dungeon. You can go beat the game whenever, but it's like, well, I better go get Knights of the Round. I better go do all this work in the Gold Saucer. I better go to the moon. I better go do this side quest. And then I get bored. And then I'll be like, I'll come back
to the moon.
You know what I mean? And then like all this stuff, there's all this work, and then it's like, you know, I get distracted by something, and then I forget how the game works. And then it's like, oh no, I either have to start over or I need to pick up and hope I haven't completely forgotten where I am.
Mm.
And then I'm like,
Mystic Quest.
And it's like, oh wait, Final Fantasy VIII is out. I'll play that instead. Hooray.
I remember Mystic Quest.
Oh, Final Fantasy Mystic Quest. Damn.
Yeah. Y'all played a Final Fantasy? I played a lot. I played most Final Fantasies. The ones that I haven't played are like some of the spin-offs.
It's one of those things I should be... Sorry.
Oh, I was going to say, I've never played 15, but I've played all the numbered ones except 15.
I've seen 15. I have not played 15 myself.
I was like waiting for it to all be together in one package where they're like, oh, there's all this DLC and stuff coming out for it. And then I never did, so I should do that at some point.
The only reason I know 14 exists is because people wouldn't shut up about it.
We're sorry.
Have you played Final Fantasy 14, the award-winning blah blah blah? It's like, oh my god.
That's a good recreation of the speech floor. Sasha, sorry.
Yeah.
Well, everybody kept saying it so often. It's like, I don't even care about it, but I'm remembering your stupid speech.
Tactics is probably one of my favorite Final Fantasies.
Yes.
Glad you all had fun.
I am bad at tactics.
Tactic Advance 2 is also really good. All of the tactics games are like great. I love them.
Where's our next tactics game? I won't play it.
Where's my Final Fantasy Tactics remaster? Why is that not on Steam?
It got a PSP remaster, didn't it?
Yeah, but that was like 100,000 years ago. I mean, I still have a PSP, but I don't know if I don't want to bother with it.
That's fair. That's fair. I also find the PSP, because it's got those little UMD discs, like it is loud.
It's a pain. Yeah.
I remember I used to play Assassin's Creed on the train into work, and I was like I was getting glares because of how loud, like I was like on headphones, so like the game audio wasn't playing, but like the actual like whirring of the damn thing was annoying enough to people.
Wow.
That's true. Tactics is the original Tactics is very different than the advanced Tactics, but I still like the advanced Tactics as like a separate thing. I think they were pretty great, but like original Final Fantasy Tactics is probably my favorite Final Fantasy.
I'll admit I got stuck on it. I played Tactics I think to about the 3rd or 4th battle, and then it occurred to me I have to be grinding, and then I'm like, no thank you.
I mean, sometimes, Grim. Sometimes.
I have a PSP.
I have a PSP, and then we have a PSP that is not
special.
But yeah, a special PSP.
So you were saying, Sasha?
It's a special boy.
Oh no, I was just saying I have a PSP in a box somewhere, probably.
Oh, cool. What games did you have on
it? I actually don't remember right now. I had several games though.
That's
Hello,
fair.
Alosin.
Hello, Alosim. I remember there was 2 big games I was addicted to on handheld on my DS because I didn't really stick with the PSP. Well,
Yeah.
the first was World Ends With You, shock and surprise.
Oh yeah.
The second was Plants vs Zombies.
Oh.
I think I have theoretically a racing game, an Assassin's Creed game.
Oh yeah, what's that Assassin's Creed game? Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh,
And
yeah.
those are the only 2 I can recall at the moment. I'm
That's all right.
pretty sure I have like 2 or 3 more, but
I specifically got a PSP Vita when they came out so I could play Persona 4 Golden.
You were not the only one.
Yeah, and I doubt I'm not the only one. But I did have some other games for it that I liked. Like I had the Danganronpa games for it, and what's the other game? I got it. I can't remember what the other game was that I really liked on the PSP or the Vita.
All right. Hello, Alosin. Thank you very much for the congratulations.
thank
I'm going to go get a Vita.
No, Grim's been telling me he's been pricing a Vita for a while for
okay.
Purposes.
Special purposes.
For
yeah,
special
yeah,
purposes,
yeah.
special boy
A
purposes.
special Vita.
Reasons.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, the secondhand market is aware of the special purposes of the Vita. So
Yeah.
the Vita has been priced accordingly.
Yeah. The Vita comes at special boy prices too.
Yeah, special boy prices for special boy Vita. Anyway. Because I think like the DS is dirt cheap at this point, despite the fact that it's quite made special. We're like dancing around the words, not saying it.
Yeah.
Special.
I don't know what the going rate on DSs is, but like some of the games are like ridiculous costs. Like used Pokemon games are like crazy expensive.
I still have my original Game Boy.
Ooh, wow.
My original Pokemon Red.
Well, I mean, those original Game Boys, those can survive a lot. I thought they put one through a nuclear bomb or a nuclear explosion inadvertently, because I think there was like one in Chernobyl or something like that. Damn thing still works.
Yeah. Hello,
Wow.
Tater.
Hello, Tater.
Hi, Tater.
How's it going?
So that's the thing is like Nintendo kind of makes their shit to last. Like at least the Game Boy
They used
generation,
to at least.
And the DS to some degree is also quite tough. Thank you.
True.
Thank you. Yes, thank you.
8 hundie on the way to 9 hundie. And then
Yay.
Hundies.
1,000.
Yeah, that'll be exciting someday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But not today. Maybe tomorrow.
Today. Hey, unlikely tomorrow, but
Yeah.
you never know.
I agree.
It could
Tomorrow's also
happen.
unlikely.
I mean, every day is special.
It's true. Every day is great at your June-ness.
That's a game I'm shocked has not gotten a remaster.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's on the docket. I mean, honestly, the way that they're milking the series right now.
Yeah.
Like,
and it's like, you don't just give me Persona 6. I don't need more remakes.
Like, that's the thing. It's like I'm kind of excited about this Metaphor game that's coming out in October.
Yeah, it looks cool.
But it's like, should I not get it and wait for Metaphor actually a Simile edition?
Oh yeah.
I have no idea what you're talking about, but I'm sure you're very excited about it.
That's all right. What I'm referring to is Atlas, the game that make the company that makes the Persona series. They have this bad habit of doing like, here is Persona 4. 2 years later, they release Persona 4 Golden, which is basically Persona 4 again, but with all this extra content and like basically like retuning and cleaning up bugs and stuff like that. So it's like Golden is the definitive edition. Here's the actual definitive edition, and you're buying the game twice.
Yeah.
Well, that just seems like a cheap ass way to drain more money out of everybody's pocket.
That's the thing. So like they've got a new game coming out in October called Metaphor, and it's outside of the Persona series, but I'm hesitant to pick it up because it's like, what are they just going to do it again? Are they just going to make Golden Edition of Metaphor or whatever?
Do you remember a music-themed game that the goal was to create a traveling troupe of troubadours? I
Ooh.
do not. Was that a Vita game, Pied Piper?
I remember
Or a
there was a
PSP game?
there was a DS game called Rhapsody, which was a musical, if I recall, but I don't think it was about a traveling troupe.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Yeah.
But then again, I am the last person to ask about stuff like that.
Well, especially on the PSP? No, I'm sorry, I
It's on
don't.
the PSP.
Yeah, sorry. I got nothing.
Our knowledge has
I
failed
don't
us.
specifically remember.
Our one brain cell is not firing.
Yeah. It's because we have to share the brain cell between three of us today.
Yeah.
It's very hard.
Can you hear the friction?
Like, it's more like the sound of like the cog turning. It's like.
Yeah, we need some WD-40.
Yep. Or maybe we don't need it because we're all smooth brain.
I mean, I am pretty smooth brain, so.
We are all of us smooth. Fight using music, create combo attacks when combining music as well.
Sounds neat. I
Yeah.
mean, if you think of the name, let us know. I mean, I'd like to see if maybe that got like a Steam re-release or something.
Yeah. Sounds
Was
interesting.
it a rhythm game or was it like an RPG?
That's one thing I'm trying to hope to maybe get again is I need to get a dance pad so I can play DDR at home.
Oh yeah. I used to play DDR at the arcade all the time.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah. Trolley Mog recently purchased a metal
a metal one.
DDR pad. Yeah,
Ooh.
she says it's worked out really good. So if you want to like message her about it,
fair enough. I mean, I'll be honest. I was
she
looking.
might be able to.
I was planning to get like one of the cheap cloth ones, just because like. Also,
fair.
like for me, it's like I just need to be able to put it away.
Yeah, that is the big problem. Is she's like I have problems storing it.
Oh, I bet. Yeah.
There's not a lot of room in the apartment for it, but.
Yeah, I can just imagine guessing, what's that thing in the corner? Oh, don't worry about that.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
But I mean, I know the metal pads are more reliable because I mean, like the arcades use them and they can take some abuse. Man, I feel like all my arcade etiquette is gone now. Like I used to like remember when I go to the arcade, you have to be like, if you want this game, you have to put your not quarter, like your loonie here or your token or whatever here to indicate you want the next play, or you have to do all this stuff. And now it's like, free for all, shove the child, goodbye,
out of my way, children.
I am 27. Boom.
My nostalgia is more important than your fun.
You don't know how to appreciate Boom Boom Dollar. Get off.
Stop being so young.
Stop being so young.
I was here at the dawn of time when video games were created. Actually, no, I wasn't.
I was there, Gandalf.
Or what is it, the line from Narnia? Do not recite the old magics to me, witch. I was there when they were made.
Yeah. That's all of us with all of this old stuff.
Yeah. Man, remember when you could get a play of a game for a quarter? Man.
Yeah, I don't think you could do that no more.
Well, that age passed very quickly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And especially when, like, I find, like, again, no shock or surprise, Dungeon Lounge is in Canada. Once the loonie moved into circulation, everything went up to a loonie.
Oh, yeah. For sure.
Oh, of course. If they can get away with it, why the heck not?
Want to do laundry at Coin Op? It's a loonie. Want to do this? It's a loonie. And then the toonie was introduced and we all died. The end.
And we all died.
What was the conversion rate? Conversion rate to what? Always build your own arcade. I mean, yes. I have seen a lot of people get like Raspberry Pis to make their own like little arcade machines, which can be effective. Or like
it is pretty neat.
It is neat. No argument there. But again, space,
Money, space,
money, space.
time.
Yeah. But I mean, even like arcades, they're not really around anymore.
Oh yeah, because
No.
we all have arcades on our phones.
I mean, true, definitely. I find the only things
Well,
that
I mean,
really
even
go ahead.
I was just gonna say, even before like the cell phone era, arcades were already in decline.
Yeah.
Well, I find the big thing now about like a lot of them are like either like nostalgia fuel. Like there's a place in Toronto I think called the Rec Room, but then like otherwise you've got your Palladiums, you know, your Chuck E. Cheese to some lesser degree, Dave and Buster's, and they're all quite expensive, and they do that thing to hide the cost.
Yeah.
By like you usually have to have like a loaded card. And like you use like, you know, Dave and Buster credits or whatever, right? So it's like you walk out and you're like, why do I not? Why am I missing $200? Oh yeah, my Dave and Buster credits.
The costuming group I'm in one Christmas, because we always do a Christmas celebration dinner type thing.
Oh yeah.
And we went to Dave and Buster's one year.
Ooh yeah.
And the temptation was mighty, but I had to resist. Because the dinner, just by itself, the dinner was expensive.
Damn.
Never mind, like, anything else.
Yeah, it's expensive. I remember we went there for, like, we had an office thing at a Dave & Buster's once. And it's like, well, they're going to pay for dinner. The office is paying for dinner. Because I think it was a Christmas thing. But if we want to play any of the arcade games or anything, we have to pay for our own games.
Ouch.
So it's like, yeah. It's like, oh my god, these games are so expensive.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, Tater, I find the thing with a lot of arcades nowadays, at least the ones that are kind of in our area, they are profitable not on the machines, they are profitable on getting you to get drink and food. Because like, say, it's like Dave and Buster's, Palladiums, they want you like the games probably turn minor profits, especially the more popular ones. But my understanding is it's the food and drink, especially the drink.
Yeah.
Oh, Chuck E. Cheese with microtransactions? Ew.
I think I've been to Chuck E. Cheese's precisely once, and
I've
I
never
don't remember anything about it.
Yeah, same. I've never been.
I've never been to a Chuck E. Cheese.
I was not a popular child. I did not get invited to Chuck E. Cheese for birthdays.
Yeah, same. Same. I was not on the Chuck E. Cheese birthday invite list.
I'm not bitter about it, I promise.
But I mean, it's nothing to write home about.
Yeah, I imagine as a child, it's a lot more fun.
I wonder how much damage Five Nights at Freddy's did to Chuck E. Cheese.
Probably not a lot. Kids don't, don't associate the game with the real thing.
I suppose.
I mean, if anything, it might improve the
business.
Yeah. And then you get there and it's like, oh, this isn't the same.
Aww.
Yeah.
It's only haunted by the cost of going there.
Yeah. And our grumpy parents.
Mm-hmm.
Oh god.
I mean, even there's that place that is nearby me. It's like the cafe, and they have some retro gaming.
Yes, yeah.
You know the one I mean, right?
Yeah.
They are still going, and they still always appear to be busy when I drive past them. So
yeah,
I guess there's that.
They got actually robbed really recently.
Oh yeah,
I saw that.
That's been a whole
sucks.
That's been a whole thing. So like at this point, there was the other place near you that got robbed.
Yeah.
There was a donut place that got hit twice. There's a soup store that's not far from me that's been hit. A restaurant that was still in the process of being set up got robbed.
Oh.
Which is like, they're not even ready yet.
Jesus.
And desperate times.
Oh God, I know.
Yeah. I mean,
yeah,
I don't like...
Sorry,
go ahead.
Oh,
thank you, Brainless.
Sorry, I was just responding to Pied's comment. Yeah, those card loading things, those are devious.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you, Brainless. Yay. Honestly, no. All three of us live in relatively, like, safe, not low-income areas.
Yeah. It's just, you know, what's the word? Inflation. That's the word.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Inflation.
Because everything's so goddamn expensive and nothing is catching up to it.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, that's the thing. It's like ultimately, and I remember when we were talking about it, it was in the conversation, and I remember him remarking, he's like, honestly, you should be targeting low income places because, like say for instance, the one that was near you, Flora, chances are they don't keep cash on hand. I can't remember the last time I paid for food at a restaurant in cash. I paid it by card, and you're not gonna hack the mainframe from there. Like, you're better off being a keyboard warrior on that. Hello, Cece!
Yay, Cece!
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 How's it going?
Yay!
It's our fave Cece!
Yay!
My favorite octopus.
How goes the Ace Attorney games?
Yes.
Yeah. It's a rave party in the chat.
Yeah, Raven chat.
Woo.
I have to say, when you asked for that rave emote, I was kind of like, I don't know if it fits Sasha's vibe, but it's like, nah, you know you better than me. It does. It works.
Thank you. Thank you, Cece.
Boop, boop. Thank you very much, Cece. Yeah. Real life watchdogs, if you could hack on site. True enough. That's the thing. Is like that's the thing. Is like, chances are whatever transactions are done at most places nowadays, I find it's going to be, you pay there, but all the data goes somewhere else. You're better off robbing the somewhere else, like the server farm or whatever. Which also, good luck robbing a server farm.
Yeah.
Well, amusingly enough, so I don't know if I don't think I've really mentioned it too much here, but I actually started my own business.
Yes.
And I got myself a portable ATM machine. And the agreements for those are huge, but you generally go with a company that offers you what you need. So I'm thinking, actually, I might actually send this machine back, because the way my business is structured, I'll be sending invoices and stuff after the job, not
not during.
Yeah, but yeah, like you sign up with a company and they take care of everything. So if you're gonna attack anybody for that way and that method, you would attack the company that whoever you're robbing is with.
How to rob a store featuring the Dungeon Lounge.
Yeah.
For liability purposes, this is all theoretical.
Yes,
exactly. We are not telling you how to do anything.
Yeah. Definitely.
This is all theoretical.
Don't rob things.
Yeah, do not rob anything, please. I am not responsible.
Wait for the zombie apocalypse first, then rob things. You have to wait for the zombie apocalypse first. You need to wait for that to make it acceptable.
Yeah. Let's not and say we did.
Yeah. That's the thing. Is, like, I feel like if there ever were a zombie apocalypse, I would be like the first to die, because it'd be like, we need to like break into this Walmart and get Twinkies, and I'll be like, but that's robbery. And it's like,
no, I've already...
like, the government has collapsed. There is no law and structure. It's like, but I want to leave $20. Our currency
Elizabeth,
is
you need those. You need those Twinkies to survive, Elizabeth.
Yeah.
There's no one at the register.
But I feel bad.
No, I've already...
society comes back.
I've already come to terms with the fact I die in the first 5 minutes of basically any disaster movie. Yeah. I'm gonna be one of the nameless crowds that or the person in the first 5 minutes that gets eaten by a zombie or whatever.
Oh yeah, that's me. Me and you.
I'm not surviving anything. I know I'm not.
As soon as I run out of food in my home and have to go outside, I'm dead.
Oh yeah, I have zero survival instincts. I accept this.
The anime Ghost in the Shell did an episode on a guy who was able to swipe fractional cents up to the dollar from every bank transaction in Japan. The villain was able to amass millions in half a year. Yeah, I believe it.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I Habib it.
Soldier A? What's that? Is that from a video game?
I don't recognize the reference, unfortunately. I recognize some references. I don't pick up that one. Sorry. CC, you want to represent us? See, you're the expert. You've been playing Ace Attorney.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we will hire CC to defend us when somebody robs a bank and claims it's our fault.
Yep. Well, I
Ace
found more about
Attorney
that
CC.
stupid Disney lawsuit that's going on right now, too.
Oh yeah.
I haven't even looked at that. Aw.
right. Oh, hello, Remy. Thank you.
Remy, thank you.
The basic story is that a family went to a Disney park, went to a restaurant at a Disney park, and the wife had a dairy allergy, or what appears to be a dairy-like allergy. Asked the restaurant, I need to be accommodated. This is a very bad allergy. I cannot have dairy. And they're like, yep, sure, we'll take care of you. Food arrives. Are you sure this doesn't have dairy in it? I can't have dairy. You're fine. Great, fine. Eats the food, leaves the restaurant. Anaphylactic shock starts happening.
Oh.
She takes the EpiPen. Apparently, it's too far, too late. 911 is called. The wife unfortunately dies. The husband is suing both the restaurant and the Disney park for failure to basically be like, we asked, we told you there was an allergy at play here, right? You should have been doing your due diligence. Anyways, and Disney is saying, you could go after the restaurant all you want, but we're exempt from the lawsuit. You have to go into arbitration with us because the husband at one point signed up for a Disney Plus account, didn't keep it. It's not active. But because he signed up for that Disney Plus account, he's agreed to in any negotiations with Disney, they have to go to independent arbitration and they can't be sued.
What does Disney Plus have to do with the restaurant killing his wife?
There you go.
Disney, what the fuck are you smoking? Sorry. What the hell are you smoking?
Yeah.
Like, one has nothing to do with the other. I don't understand.
Yep. And that's the thing is he never even paid for a Disney Plus account. He did the free trial where you have to give an email and you do have to agree to terms of service to access the trial. But he never paid for it. And like, again, here, I'm pretty sure, when you sign up for Disney Plus, you're not scoping out the terms of service for if I ever happen to go to the amusement park. Yeah, nah.
Yeah. It's a big leap of logic to assume that a clause for signing up for a television streaming service also applies to a theme park.
Ooh, yeah, no.
Yeah, that's
I would hope that all gets thrown out, but I guess we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, Disney's just trying to force the person to bleed money, right?
Yeah, sure.
That's just so stupid.
It is. It is very stupid.
I don't understand. Look, I'm not claiming any legal expertise or any even legal knowledge, but what the hell?
It feels like an episode of Black Mirror, you know?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I've also heard that as well, Remy, is that Disney is also claiming that it's not their fault because the restaurants are independent operators on the park.
Okay, that just seems really cheap.
Yeah, it does.
Like, no, buddy. It's on your grounds. Like, that doesn't come out of nowhere. Like,
let's be clear. I guess the question is the staff at the restaurant, are they restaurant staff or are they Disney park staff?
Yeah,
I think
because if they were hired by somebody, like, indirectly, if they're like independent contractors that are signed up to Disney, then that's one thing. Because you might not have direct liability.
Yeah.
But if you actually signed a contract with Disney and you're not an independent contractor, then Disney, you fucked.
Yeah. Because the thing is, like, for all intents and purposes, like, when you're on the park, you're still, like, even if, you're at the restaurant, you're still, quote-unquote, representing the brand. You're still supposed to be bringing smiles and magic and memories, right? I'm putting all of these in heavy quotes. You can't see it, but I'm doing it.
You can't see me doing
it. You can't see me doing it. I'm quoting in the air.
Yeah. Firstborn child? What? Oh, boy. This is a hot mess.
It is, yeah.
No matter which way you slice it, this is a hot mess.
Like,
I just feel sorry
the easiest
for the
way this
family.
could have been resolved, like, let's be clear. Like, if these people actually care about what happened to this family, you give them a settlement and you're done with it. It'd be over. It wouldn't hit the news. Nothing.
Yeah.
Just be like,
Toss
settle-
money at them
You
and
settle
come
for a
back.
ridiculous amount of money.
and go on your way.
You issue a public apology. You'd be like,
Yeah,
we're
keep
gonna,
going. Yeah.
have tighter regulations and supervision over our restaurants. Whether or not they actually do it is,
Yeah.
Yeah.
it is what it is. But I mean, there are many ways to save face in such a situation
God,
that
yeah.
they did not do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like again, I said, this did not have to get to the news cycle.
No.
The
Yeah, they could have handled it better.
But
for
I mean,
sure.
that's I mean, ultimately, like a lot of the streaming services, or even even Steam and everything nowadays, it's one of those things where it's frustrating because it's like you don't actually own anything. Like on the one hand, I understand like
Yeah.
Netflix and those services are designed to be just like you can access a show or whatever, but at the same time, like with Steam or whatever, if something happened and Steam died tomorrow, goodbye to your Steam library.
Yeah,
right?
goodbye all these
Yeah.
games I paid money for.
Yeah. Whoop. Hello. Oh, sorry, Autobot got you a Losin.
Yeah.
the
I got
Autobot.
it. Yeah.
Well, my understanding is Disney is not in as great a financial position as they want to position themselves as. They took a big hit during COVID because a lot of people are like, "Oh, they made the Marvel movies. They did all this. They must be swimming in money." No, the parks are what made them money. I think over 60% of Disney's income comes from the Disney branded parks, and all of that left during COVID and never recovered. And so Disney's financial position, like we're still talking about a multi-billion-dollar company. I'm sure they're fine, but compared to what they were pre-COVID, they're struggling. So, but again, you'd think they'd be doing better. But that's usually why they can absorb losses on their Disney movies or whatever, because it's like the movies are just there to remind you that Beauty and the Beast exists, so you'll go to the park and ask for an autograph with Gaston, which I would 100% do.
Yeah.
Gaston.
Apparently, there was a Gaston actor who got too close with a customer, and they let him go.
What do you mean by too close? Like too huggy?
Well, too huggy, too.
Oh.
Inappropriate Gaston interactions.
Yeah.
I mean, that's in character.
Which is
for
any
Gaston.
Gaston interaction.
What to say? It's in
Yeah.
character, if anything.
But apparently he was a really good Gaston, so
Mhm.
I think maybe it was just like an accidental, got too into character.
Oh.
Oh, I don't know. Don't count on me for reliability because my brain is always leaking out of my ears. So
No, it's not. I see your ears. Nothing's leaking.
okay, well then I'm very smooth brain. Oh, the guest got too close. Okay.
Oh.
So I mixed it up. See, smooth brain.
Yeah, that's the thing is my understanding is any sort of hugging or whatever, both sides got to be okay with it or whatever, right?
Yeah. Okay, so it was the guest that got too close. Okay.
Fair enough, yeah.
Yeah, fair enough. Sorry, I mixed it up.
But I mean, it's totally possible. Oh, hello, Typhon.
Hi, Typhon.
Hello, Typhon.
Typhon.
How's it going?
You haven't recorded Flora.
That makes
to
sense.
sing the
Katie.
serenade.
Yep.
Are you prepared, everybody?
I'm prepared. I'm ready.
Serenade.
I'm prepared.
Blah be shark do 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 do. Blah be shark do 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 do. Blah be shark do 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 do. Blah be shark. Blah be shark do 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 do. Blah be shark do 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 do. Blah be shark do 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 do. Blah be shark. There you go.
I will say, despite the
You will
fact
say.
that Umbrella Academy season 4 was a fucking mess,
Oh.
there is one part that I would recommend you watch, Flora, and that's only because it uses Baby Shark.
Oh, I was gonna say, does it contain baby
It
shark?
contains Baby Shark.
Okay.
So I would say if you could find that part, I recommend you watch
Yeah,
it.
if you could find a clip of it, send it to me. But I don't really have much of an interest in.
And that's fair.
I
It's
probably
not worth-
won't ever watch the show.
I wouldn't recommend it. Everything else from that season is garbage. Don't watch it.
Hmm.
Oh, that's sad to hear.
It is
I've never
unfortunate.
watched any of that show.
I was very disappointed. Like I was a fan of the show and just I've already done my rant about it. I don't want to do it again, but
That's fair.
Oh,
That's fair.
I guess they shit the bed.
yeah, characters started doing a lot of things that like in other seasons you would not have believed it from those characters. Rushed ending, like the final season's only 6 episodes.
Oh,
And it's usually 8 to 10 in prior seasons. I think even the first season was 13 episodes.
oh, yeah. Because I watched the first. What was it? 2 seasons?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, I watched the first 2 seasons and quite enjoyed it.
Honestly, you're going to stop there.
Thank you, Typhon.
Thank you, Typhon.
Thanks, Typhon.
Yeah, the show is very creative. I do enjoy it, but
Yeah.
you've received a
Sasha, you have a compliment.
You have to accept it because CC redeemed.
Aw.
Yeah, Cece
Thank you
paid money
so-
for this compliment.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Cece. I really appreciate it,
Oh.
and I love you in return. And you're really adorable. And thank you for being one of our best friends.
Oh, thank you. We gotta do stretch and hydrate.
Oh, thank you, Typhon.
Oh, thank you.
I have a watermelon lemon soda.
Mm.
It's very good.
I just have Coke Zero because
There you go. It's all reliable. Honestly, why not?
Your
I think
vibes.
I think Sasha's blood is mostly Coke Zero at this
True.
time.
Yeah. I mean, if I didn't have it, I would be falling asleep all the time.
That's okay.
I would probably be some version of caffeine-induced narcolepsy.
Honestly, there's an entire section of the internet that would probably pay good money just to watch you sleep, even as a VTuber.
No, let's not go there. No. Not here to shame anybody's kinks, but no.
I don't think it's about a kink. I think it's like an ASMR thing, but
I don't get it.
Well, what is ASMR if not a kink?
I suppose.
Oh, fair point. But yeah, that's not my jam. Respect to you if it is, but not mine.
You ate. Sorry, CC ate too many bags of Takis and damn. I honestly I find Takis too spicy because I am. Look at my skin. Do I look like I can tolerate anything spicy?
Oh, Tater.
I don't know. You're blue, so technically.
Tater has a question.
Oh, Tater. Any future plans, group streams, or maybe collabs with other streamers? I know I kind of put it as like I would like to see us do some more collabs, but I know also time is a void that sucks all into it. So I think it's one of those things where we would like to do it, but getting the Dungeon Lounge in one space is sometimes like herding cats because we've all got shit to do.
Yeah, I've been trying to get a collab going with Rogi Rat for like 84 million years, but every time we're both ready to go, it just for whatever reason it hasn't happened. But I'm gonna keep on it because I'd love to collab with him.
Yeah, I believe he's taking a bit of a break or hiatus though right now, isn't he?
Yeah. He's on hiatus.
He has a lot of work going on right
yeah.
now. Last time I talked to him.
Yeah, his job's very busy. I remember one time I had to go into work and all the transit went down. And Rogi saved me and came and got me and brought me home because he happened to be in the office that day. And we had I remember him talking to me about his job, and it's very involved. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
He has unfortunately become an important person in the office.
The worst thing in the world, you become important.
Yeah.
Indispensable.
Yeah. I saw.
Would love to collab with you, Typhon. And I'll try to hammer down something with Rogi. And I'd also love to collab with you, Cece.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
And I know I put out some feelers to our D&D group to see if there was some interest for a Halloween stream.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So we'll see. Maybe we can get something for that because I have in the past run some good old World of Darkness around Halloween.
Yeah.
We might be able
to stuff.
We might be able to get Licky Glock in on it.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah, because Licky Glock is also he loves.
I have some games in mind.
Yeah, that sounds ominous, Typhon.
All right,
it's very
Typhon.
combined with that emote.
We'll have our people call your people.
We have people.
I was making a joke.
Okay.
We can't afford to have people.
What to say? I think I'm the people.
Yeah, you're the people.
We are all
Talk
the
with
people.
Liz. Yes. I will refer you to Liz.
I am Sasha's secretary. I'm her social secretary.
Oh no.
I didn't realize that.
No, I'm joking.
Does that mean I have to pay you?
No. I'm paid in gummies
Yeah,
and bubble tea.
Okay, I can do that. My people will call your people. My people is me.
Yes.
Exactly. Yes. To all those who wish to do a collab, please do not hesitate to reach out, and someone, probably Liz, will get back to you.
Speaking of that, Ray reached out. He's doing a birthday
Oh
stream
yeah.
on
He's doing
September
his
the
birthday
4th.
thing.
Oh, nice.
And he was asking about doing some potential collabs. So yeah, I'll have to send you the details that we have so far of that, Sasha.
Sounds good.
Because of the magic of time zones, I think it would work out for our evening.
Oh, yeah. Sure. I'd love to.
'Cause he's on the West Coast.
Oh, okay.
He's in the British of Columbia mountain ranges.
Yes.
Oh, the British Columbian mountains.
Which honestly is a place I'd like to visit.
Oh, me too.
BC is really beautiful.
Just the flights are so expensive, and I'm not taking a train all the way
That's
there. I
true.
should take a train, honestly.
You could drive it there.
God, no.
I did the really long, coast to coast drive.
Because you went to Seattle, right?
Yeah, when I was living in Seattle for a couple of months, I drove out there and then I drove back. And I mean, it's a long drive, but it's very beautiful.
Oh yeah, that's the thing is like, I have seen that they do some like tourist trains that go through.
Yeah.
And maybe that is something to look at, honestly. But
yeah, I saw a bear when I was driving through Banff.
I'd really love to go on the train, the Cross Canada train.
Yeah, it was like a train that had like glass ceilings.
Yeah, so that's the one.
You could get a view of like all the forests.
I think it's called the Rocky Mountain Express or something.
Yeah, not the glass ceiling.
Yeah, and you can hop on at various points and go for whatever length.
Oh, nice,
but
nice.
It's like hella expensive.
Oh, I bet.
So
yeah,
it's on my bucket list for sure.
Yeah,
when
definitely.
I have the money. Hopefully, when my business empire takes off.
I'm sorry. Anytime someone says Banff, I think of Nightcrawler from X-Men. Yeah, it's like the little sound effect of like poof.
Yeah.
It's not quite the same, but
it's close. I know it's Banff, like
B-A-M.
Yeah,
it's Banff. Yeah.
Well, there's also a haunted hotel in Banff.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. It's actually quite famous for being haunted.
Oh, neat.
And it's something a lot of the ghost hunters love to do. And I don't know. I'd love to go there and just spend one night for the novelty of it. Just be like, hey, I was there. Nothing happened, but I was there.
I was there. There were no ghosts. They ran ran from my presence. But hey,
Hello, Knox.
agrees with me.
Yeah,
Hi, Knox. We are 800.
We are 800 years
for
old.
all legal purposes, forever 27.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. When I was living in Seattle, we went on there's a haunted underground Seattle tour you could do because like Seattle burnt down and then they built a new one on top of it, right?
Oh.
So there's a whole like underground city there.
I went on
the ruins. And it was really cool.
Yeah.
I went on
a very informative
walk, north of not north, east of where we are. And I found out there was a local connection to the American Civil War.
Oh yeah, the Underground Railroad.
No, not that, but something else.
Oh.
Yeah, no, it was apparently because there's a port right nearby. Apparently some I think American loyalists ended up like storing some ammunition there.
Oh.
So that it would be away from the Americans, like the non-loyalist Americans. And it was only for like a couple of months apparently. I guess it was like on the way to somewhere else, but it was pretty neat.
Oh, cool. There was
legal purposes.
There's apparently a tour out of Casa Loma in Toronto, and apparently it takes you through all of the rum running locations.
Oh, cool.
Oh, that sounds cool.
Yeah.
And I mean, honestly, like it seems like a whole like day trip because it's like there's that tour, and then they also run escape rooms themed around.
Oh yeah.
the
I've heard there's
prohibition.
some really cool escape rooms over
How dare
at
you,
Castle
Glennis.
Loma.
No, it's okay.
Unforgivable.
No, don't. Yeah, no,
Hello.
don't make Glennis feel bad.
Kidding.
She'll feel bad.
No, I'm kidding. Lenneth
Okay.
knows I love her.
Okay, good.
Lenneth is a dear.
Running with rum, it's more of a wobble.
True.
Yeah, it's pretty pricey, Tater. That's why it's a bucket list right now. Because it ain't happening unless like I win the lottery or my business becomes an empire.
I will say, it's probably a fairly inclusive thing because essentially you are on that train. So you're getting your food, you're getting your accommodations. It is kind of a one and done cost, but yes, it's still expensive. No disagreement.
Oh yeah. Although I've seen video of it and it just looks absolutely breathtaking.
It does.
Like just you get to go through all the mountains and the beautiful nature and the historical parts. Like it stops off at different towns so you can check out the history and stuff.
Yeah.
And like there's places where there's like old mines and where like something significant happened historically or whatever.
Well,
like I really want to go on it. Like
definitely.
Not gonna lie, I really want to go on it, but
yeah,
it's just so pricey. It's like out of range for this poor Griffin.
And I mean, honestly, it's also it's not something you would want to cheap out on, because you might be able to get a lower tier. It's it's $5,000, but here's the postage stamp you'll be sleeping on for the next 2 weeks, and you're like, no.
Yeah, I mean, if you're gonna do something like that, you might as well.
Oh, apparently it's
go whole hog
luxury.
on it.
Yeah,
like they have like a 5-star chef and everything.
Ooh.
Yeah, and like the it's very comfy. There's even like a special bar, like a lounge car and everything.
Wow.
You eat your meals in a special dinner car. It's all really luxurious and well done.
Ooh.
And apparently the beds are super comfy.
Wow. Maybe someone will get murdered and you have to solve it.
I know, that's where my brain went too, honestly. I was just like, man, imagine the LARP you could run on that train. Damn.
Yeah. Oh yeah, murder train LARP.
Murray on the Orient Express or whatever. Dang.
Yeah,
it
that'd
sounds
be fun.
like a lot of fun, but I'd just be too distracted by the beauty that you're going through.
That's true.
I want to, not that I don't appreciate a good LARP or anything, but I just want to, see the sights. I want to be a tourist.
Well, I think it's one of those things, because say, for instance, there was that Disney Star Wars hotel that tried to do the LARP experience. And it's one of those things where it's you can kind of choose your level of engagement. If you want to engage with the LARP, here you go. Here's the LARP. But if you want to just go to the Disney parps, here's the Disney parps.
Parp. I want to go to the parp.
The parp.
I want to go to Elizabeth's nuclear-powered water park.
Pinkle's Fun
Farm. Yeah, Pinkle's Fun Farm.
I feel like at some point we're gonna have this weird say for instance if the Dungeon Lounge ever became where Great I say we're maybe W level celebrity.
If we were W mean
there's the A list,
the
B
an
list,
alphabet.
the C list. We're drifting down the alphabet, so we're down at W.
Oh, okay. I was like, is that a reference I'm missing?
No.
Because I miss a lot of references.
That's okay. It's not. If we ever got, maybe if we approach D or C, it could be we're going to be at Pingle's Fun Farm. Come to Pingle's Fun Farm.
Yeah. We host a meet and greet at Pingle's Fun Farm. And then the staff there are like, what the fuck are you guys doing?
Yeah.
It's
this is a children's play area.
This is a children's play area that's near a nuclear power plant.
Yeah, why do you keep talking about nuclear bombs?
And it's we don't have time for your security shenanigans. We're the Dungeon Lounge.
I'm sure you've heard of us.
I'm sure you've heard of us.
From our hit Twitch channel.
Yeah.
Or alternatively,
also called the Dungeon Lounge.
Yeah. Would you perhaps like this sticker or this mug in our likeness?
Yeah. That would be the day for sure.
that would be weird. I think that would be
I agree, Lenneth.
Yes, definitely. It's one of those things if I were to ever out and about my business or whatever, if I saw one of our mugs, it'd be we're famous. We're famous.
Yes.
Our mug.
I did once see not Dungeon Lounge related obviously, but when I used to do table at cons and stuff, I had a button press, so I made like a whole bunch of different buttons and stuff. So I used to sell buttons at cons, and then like I was like in Toronto and I saw somebody with their backpack and they had my buttons in their backpack, and I didn't know that. Like I didn't know this person. I was like, oh, they bought something for me at a con.
And it's like one of those things where you have to resist the urge to go up and be like, "Hello."
Yeah.
We-
Oh no, I
we
didn't.
have
I would
engaged
be
in
far too.
commerce together. Hello.
Hello, we once engaged in commerce. No, I would never do that. I would. You would probably lie down and die of embarrassment. But
Aw.
Good job, Bryn.
I thought it was like. I thought it was pretty cool. I was
Yeah,
like,
it is. Yeah, it is a nice feeling. Yeah.
oh, you got a Vita. Nice.
Hey.
Honestly,
I
I'd probably
hope
like,
it wasn't too expensive.
have a heart attack if I saw like a Dungeon Lounge sticker in the wild
Mm.
or something. I'd be like, oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Like, oh my god.
Somebody knows I exist.
It's true. Oh, I bet.
We know you exist.
Remember the last
yeah,
price I
no, I
saw
meant
for a Vita used was $250 Canadian for one in decent condition.
Ooh.
So
Ooh.
That's not
there's
too
worse.
bad.
There's worse in the realm of collectibles, collectible retro
Yeah.
stuff. There's worse, but
yeah.
Hello,
It could be worse.
Silver Knight. Oh,
Oh my god.
Oh,
thank you very
Mom.
much for the raid.
Yeah,
Welcome on in
welcome.
to the Dungeon Lounge. We're having a little party. Put up a chair, get a coffee or get a
Yeah.
tea, and oh, you got the
Ooh.
shadow already. Thank you. Oh, you're playing Cult of the Lamb.
Oh, how's your
Oh.
cult?
Are you playing the 2-player mode at all? Because that's the one
Oh
that
yeah,
just came out.
how's the new cult
Yeah.
stuff?
Because I'll be honest, I was kind of tempted to be like, "Hey, Flora, do you want to do a team up stream of Cult of the Lamb? Like, you'll be the
Oh, I
big,
mean,
you'll
we
be the big
could.
expert, and I'll just be doing like barrel rolls behind you, being like, "Woo, look at me go!"
I mean, if you want to, I'd be down.
Oh, doing
I know
on
you put you.
hardcore
I saw
mode.
you put like Final Fantasy as like a placeholder.
I figured like Final Fantasy
But-
was the safe pick, but yeah, like,
Yeah, but I mean, if you want to do that, I'm down for that.
yeah, well,
Or if you
we
want to
could.
play Final
We
Fantasy,
could do
I'm
that.
also
I mean, I
down for
don't
that.
own Cult of the Lamb. That's the thing is, I'd have to
Mm.
buy it first.
Well, yeah, that's fair. That's
and I
fair.
don't know if there's any like prerequisite rules, like for co-op, you both have to have like gotten to this far in the game or something like that. To just doing hardcore, fair enough. Fair enough.
You should play that game again, Fola.
I mean, I've played through it twice
She's already
already
about to
on
say she did it
stream.
twice.
Oh, well.
I played through it twice.
And I feel like if me and Flora were to like play it together, like on the new co-op mode, like it would be probably like fun for like 1 or 2 streams, and then after that it'd be like, oh, now it's work. Oh, the base game's only $12. Not
Could
bad.
be work. Yeah, it's not that expensive. But I mean, if you want to do the co-op, I'd be down for doing
Yeah,
co-op.
okay. Well, I'll look into what the prerequisites are.
Yeah.
Can you do a 3-player co-op?
Unfortunately, it's only
No.
2-player right now. I wish it could be 3-player. That would be really good because the idea is that you've got
That
the
would be
white
fun,
sheep
yeah.
and then the black sheep. So if there
It's a
were a
goat.
gray sheep,
He's a goat.
oh, he's a goat.
'Cause
Sorry.
I still haven't played it, and I really want to try it. but-
Mm. Go game plus charger, 64 gigabyte. Oh, and the storage. Ooh, oh yeah, because Sony has its own like memory
Yep.
card. Poop poops.
Yep.
Yeah. No, I understood, but yeah, I understand your purpose of getting the Vita, Grim, is not to not for a specific game, but for all of the games.
For every game. A special boy Vita.
It's on sale. Okay, so I better, if I'm going to grab it, maybe I need to look at grabbing it soon.
Yeah. Well, like I said, it's up to you if you
Yep.
if you are interested.
Yep.
If not, we always play Final Fantasy.
It's true. Very least, I do at some point need to log into Final Fantasy 14 and see my alleged house.
Oh yeah, this house, the house that you got that you've never been to.
Nope. I allegedly have a house, or rather, access to a house through my free company. I can't get, can't afford a house in real life. Get one in Final Fantasy.
Can't afford a house in Final Fantasy. I should like to see a lamb.
Oh yeah, I forgot you got Cult of the Lamb too, Lena. So yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you
I
for
know
the
Lenneth,
hearts.
Lenneth is big into Cult of the Lamb.
Ah, it's true. Well, I could definitely see myself sinking a lot of hours into the base, like the base building, the cult maintenance.
Yeah. It is a very fun game. I like it a lot. But I have already, like, if I was gonna play it again, I'd probably, unless we did like a co-op, I'd probably play it off stream just because I have already streamed it twice.
Mm-hmm.
Fair.
Yeah, it's fair. That's 100% fair.
Final Fantasy Mystic Quest is 2 players.
It is 2-player. No disagreement there. Like, I will say, like, on the one hand, it's like I should be mad at Final Fantasy Mystic Quest because, like, it has a very, like, frustrating premise where it's like North American people are too dumb. We have to make a dumbed down Final Fantasy for you dum-dums. But on the other hand, it's also fun. It's like a fun little 10-hour game, and you're like, yay!
Yay, I did a Final Fantasy.
Yay.
And it's just more case that I think, like, our RPGs took a while to kind of click in North America, where I think in Japan they clicked much faster. So we
I wouldn't say I don't know if I'd necessarily say it was a clicking problem, just so much as like there weren't a lot being developed here.
It's true, yeah.
Or at least not as many.
Yeah.
So they weren't as like prevalent until they started bringing more of the Japanese ones over.
It's true. And like some of the early translations were rough.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
And the one thing I did like about Final Fantasy Mystic Quest is I wish more Final Fantasies brought in is when an enemy was like, I think at quarter health or like a little on low health, they would have a different like sprite to communicate like this thing is going to die soon. And I
think that did come in other games.
Yeah, and eventually I think they did bring some of that stuff. Yeah, all your base are belong to us. Make your time.
No doubt. It's not my birthday, Nox.
It is no
it's
weird.
Your birthday.
Yeah, Nox. It's your birthday. Your birthday's in September.
Hold on.
Uh-oh.
No, his birthday's in August.
Oh, is it August? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I'm thinking of Ray. Ray's birthday. No. Yes. Okay. There we go.
What?
Haha. Nox, no.
There are no birthday ones up. There is the only one that's up is a throne one.
Yep.
Yeah.
There.
It's important to note that there are no upcoming birthdays in the
There
Dungeon
is an
Lounge.
upcoming birthday in the Dungeon Lounge.
October.
No.
That doesn't count. October's like a million years away.
Listen, it's almost September, which means it's almost October, which means it's basically Halloween.
Okay, I won't argue with that part because I accept it's almost Halloween.
It's pre-Halloween.
It is. We're in pre-Halloween season.
Yeah, go get your pumpkin spice and get your skulls and your pumpkins. Get your jack-o'-lanterns. Yes, Grim, my birthday's in October. Yes, Grim. Oh my god, yours' birthday's also in October.
Oh my god.
What
What
day
are
is
the
it, Grim?
odds? What are the odds?
What are the
Oh
odds?
my god. Hello, Phone Fox. How's it going?
Don't
Hi,
Christmas
Fox.
my Halloween. Yeah, it's true. Your birthday counts, Nox. Don't say that. Yeah.
Don't Christmas my Halloween.
Honestly, I am personally of the opinion that until Halloween is passed, I don't want to see a single Christmas decoration. Speaking of that, so my neighbors across the hall from me, they have not taken down their Christmas wreath since Christmas.
Wow.
Oh.
It is August. That Christmas wreath has not come down. And you know what's even funnier? So
What?
a couple days ago, like I walked out and I noticed that the hook that the wreath was on had like fallen down, like maybe got knocked during a delivery or something like that. Who knows? Not my pigs, not my farm. But so the wreath was knocked down. Today it was put. They put the wreath back up, and it's like
They just put the wreath.
Well, I mean, to take the wreath away.
Listen. At this point, they're closer to Christmas than not closer to Christmas. So they might as well just put it back up.
I mean, pre everything right now, basically.
I mean, so I mean, for us, I would say for us, it's mostly like pre-Thanksgiving because that hits before Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
or
that's
Thanksgiving
true,
for
that's true.
Halloween. And I have to
Yeah.
admit, I do love me a good turkey din.
Oh yeah. Well,
Yeah.
my family usually goes to the cottage for Thanksgiving.
Ooh, yes, that's true. Also,
And,
hello, Foe and Fox. I saw you in there.
Hello.
and I always look forward to that.
Tater, you haven't taken down your Christmas tree. I shame you.
Oh no.
Oh my god.
I shame you.
Oh no.
You, at the very least, if you're going to have your Christmas tree up during Halloween, you put Halloween decorations on it.
Yeah, it's like people who have those big the Home Depot skeletons.
Oh,
you can leave them out all year round, and then just dress them up for different holidays.
Yes, I saw that.
I have some friends who have like the big Halloween skeleton and a bunch of other like they go all out decorating their house, and then this year they found like the skeleton horse from it was either one that Costco or Home Depot did a couple of years ago. I guess they found one at like a thrift store somewhere, so they're gonna try and set up some of their smaller skeletons on the skeleton horse.
That's amazing.
Yeah, apparently Autobot doesn't like the word hung. Sorry. Sorry, the chat's going by a little fast. I'm trying to catch up. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, Rebby's missed having a Halloween birthday by a week. That sucks.
Oh no.
All right, cool. Okay, I think I'm caught up. But yeah, Autobot's been very picky because I noticed a couple times when I was streaming last, it was like I think he got mad about the word "there," and I'm like, what?
Yeah, it's been a bit weird lately. And I mean, I haven't really touched the auto mod. I updated Nightbot a little while ago to try and catch some of the viewer spammer guys.
Yeah, but they shouldn't be talking to each other, right?
No. It's weird.
Yeah, it is weird.
Mm-hmm.
It's weird.
It's weird.
Auto mod, how dare you?
It's okay.
Like sometimes I do wonder, like, because like I remember like Lennis at one point we felt like Automod was out to get her. I do wonder if like Automod is picky, like it has like it out to get certain people, like, which is weird because it's like
that suggests a level of sentience that I don't know
suppose.
if it has.
Deep fried mac and cheese balls, yes please.
Yes, please.
What are my thoughts on that? Why don't I have some right now?
Yeah. Why are they not in my mouth?
There's a ghost kitchen in the area that does them. They're very good. I think it's I think the franchise is called like Frank's Hot Chicken Sandwiches or something like that.
Okay.
It's a ghost kitchen. Yeah.
There are a lot of ghost kitchens.
They do they also do lovely curly fries.
Oh yeah.
Why do you mention them and not serve them? This is a very good follow-up question.
Yeah, Nox, I hope you brought enough deep fried mac and cheese balls for everybody.
Ooh,
yeah.
Oh, no, you've lost me. You've lost me on chicken wings. I don't like chicken wings. Ghost kitchen. Sorry, go ahead.
You don't like chicken?
I prefer chicken fingers.
Yes, chicken tendies are great. I don't want the bones. Bones are work.
I mean, you just eat around the bones.
It's work.
Yeah, I don't like the bones either.
What's the matter with you?
Bones.
Oh,
my problem is bones.
That's what.
Yeah.
The term for a ghost kitchen is a kitchen that only operates on a takeout pickup basis, usually through an Uber or similar delivery service, and doesn't operate on a physical location. And they usually rent the restaurant, or usually rent the kitchen services or kitchen facilities of another larger restaurant. So, like, say for instance, in our area, the Lone Star serves as the ghost kitchen for this Frank's.
Oh, is it out of the Lone Star? Okay.
Was last time I checked. Yeah, because it comes out of that coal complex.
Oh, so sometimes sometimes they do overflow cooking for other restaurants as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, see, Lennon gets it. No bones. Bones hard.
Yeah, I don't. And the weird the weird connector between the meat and the bone, I also hate.
I know what you're talking about.
That instantly makes me gag.
The only time I tolerate bones is in ribs. Because it's one big bone and I can just eat that or eat around it and then it's gone. Now I
Waffle.
will go for people who are like, oh, I like my boneless chicken wings, and it's like, no, those are chicken tendies. Don't.
Yeah, those
And
are just
I love-
chicken nuggets.
If
Yeah.
you're going to, if you're going to have chicken tendies, just own up to it. Have your chicken tendies or your chicken nuggies. Do not try and fool yourself into thinking you're having chicken wings.
It's not like you're eating the bones, though.
But it's hard to eat around them, and it feels like
No,
less
it's
meat.
not.
No, I'm firmly with Liz on this.
You
And
guys are weird.
it's a texture thing. I will instantly gag.
Okay.
It's gross.
I don't know. What's weird is I do feel bad for Flora because she's like in the minority. We're all like no bones, and she's like, "What's wrong with the bones?"
No bones. It's like, what's the matter with chicken wings?
Bones.
Fine. More chicken wings for me, I
That's
guess.
true. Yeah,
Exactly.
they're all for you.
Yeah.
They're all for me.
Yeah.
Accommodating the bone. You don't eat the bones. I'm not eating the bones. You eat around the bones. You eat them. What is wrong with you? You just eat the meat off the bones. Yeah, with you can make stock out of a lot of bones. Like
it's true. Yeah, that I will give you.
Yeah,
like
let's not get into that,
I'll usually
Tater.
make stock out of like
Ew, KFC. KFC sucks now.
KFC.
I like KFC, but then again, I'm
You
not
can
picky.
definitely eat those bones.
Ugh.
Yeah, KFC is definitely not my first choice.
Like I
for-
feel like at some
Yeah,
point
I
we
mean
should
there are
do.
chicken.
better options.
I feel like at some point we should do a Dungeon Lounge fried chicken tier list,
Hmm.
and
That would just make me hungry.
Well, no, because we would have to actually get like some sample chicken platters to send to everybody. Like we would have to get some Churchills, some Popeyes, Mary Brown's, KFC for
Well,
completeness.
we all know the winner is just going to be Mary Brown's, though.
It's important to put that information on the internet, though.
Okay.
I like Mary Brown's, but it's not my winner.
See, there you go.
what's your
There may
winner?
be divisiveness.
I know
We
it
must do
makes
this
me
for
a
science.
I know it makes me a heathen, but
Like honestly, I think the issue. Sorry, go ahead.
no, I was just
Yeah.
gonna say it's not like I don't like Mary Brown's. I just think there's better than Mary Brown's.
That's fair.
That's fair. That's an opinion you can have.
That is the purpose though of a tier list.
Whoa!
Is that we
Whoa.
may express our opinions.
Yeah,
I hear
put
I'm
those
kidding.
opinions onto a tier list.
I hear
kidding,
some
I'm
late
kidding. It's-
disagreement.
Uh-oh.
You're
it's
allowed
fine.
to
It's
not
fine.
like it. Yeah. Okay.
It's
okay.
fine. I'm just kidding with you, Sasha. It's
Or
fine.
maybe we'll do this fried
Listen,
chicken thing and then suddenly.
I'm the one that I'm the one that only one apparently that likes chicken wings here. So
I mean, you're the only one who likes chicken bones.
I don't eat the bones. No, nobody's out here eating the bone.
I mean, in my opinion, KFC has gotten quite
Grim.
bad, at least in Canada.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
'cause
The,
I mean,
the
when I was a
quality
kid-
of KFC is really bad.
When I was a kid, I used to enjoy it. I
Yeah.
thought it was great.
yeah.
Now, when I am older, the gravy's also gelatinous. Have you seen that from KFC? Like their
Oh,
gravy's
yeah,
like
yeah,
gelatinous.
yeah.
It scares me. Anyways,
It's definitely taken a very big downward slide.
yes, true. For completeness, we would need to get some maybe some Jane's chicken, frozen chicken, and throw those
Oh, I
in.
Yeah.
love those.
Popeyes, yeah.
Yeah.
We usually actually go for Popeyes if we're getting chicken
Yeah.
here,
Sure
just because there is literally a Popeyes like 2-minute walk
Oh,
up the
yeah.
street from us.
Yeah,
so
like, the closest place for me is Mary Brown's. But I do feel like perhaps we are if we get to 900 followers, perhaps we can have the fried chicken off.
we can have fried chicken off. Okay,
Okay.
we just get a bunch of chicken.
Oh no, you're right. The KFC is closer, but I don't go there. So I like to pretend it doesn't exist. It's like a hole in the ground that doesn't exist.
In a
I
hole
mean,
in the
that's fair.
ground.
And there's
there
actually
was
a new
KFC.
franchise in the process of opening. There's a franchise apparently all through Southern Ontario now called Cajun Chicken, which I am
Oh,
excited to
okay.
try because they also do. So in addition to like a chicken, like the chicken pop-ins or whatever you want to call them, they also do shrimp version of that, and I want to
Ooh.
try it because I like shrimp more than I like chicken.
Shrimps.
Shrimps,
I do love shrimp.
yes.
I do not.
Shrimp.
So you two
Shrimp.
can eat that. You two can have your strip.
Fried chicken mukbang tier list. Oh god.
Oh gosh.
That would get very interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not eating the bones, okay?
So should we
Shrimp
just now
and eggs.
imagine the Flora treasure hoard is like a treasure hoard of gold and bones?
Chicken bones.
Gold and chicken bones. Just a pile.
Listen,
Flora sitting atop using one of the bones as a toothpick. New commission idea.
Oh.
Flora's like, I will murder you. I will murder you in your sleep.
I know where you live.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I know where you live too, Flora. Tee
I know, teehee.
hee.
Ooh woo.
Hey, woo, I know where you live.
Ooh woo.
This is a threat. Ooh, woo.
Ooh woo.
Ooh, woo. You bought two.
I know where you
different-
live, and this is a threat, okay?
Ooh woo.
But don't worry, it's not like really a threat because it's cute right now.
Emotional damage.
It is
I
emotionally
say
damaging.
If I say it like this, and it's not a threat, okay? Because
That
my
is-
tone
Okay, so
is very... It's not a threat.
So you bring that up. That is literally in a TV show, an anime. There's an anime called Tanya, the saga of Tanya the
Yeah, I've
Tanya
heard
the
of it.
Evil or whatever. They're like, oh, we need to. There's a decision made to bomb a civilian location, but they're like, we can't bomb a civilian location without it being a war crime. Yeah, right. So they're like, oh, but as long as we give a warning, we're okay. They're like, but if we give a warning, that ruins the surprise attack. We want it to be a surprise attack. It's like, no, here, give it to me. So like, apparently they got this. They give the thing, and she does in this blue voice. Hello, everyone. We're gonna bomb you. You have about 15 minutes to flee. You know, to get in that whole voice. But then, of course, no one takes it seriously because they're like, oh,
Yeah.
some
Oh,
little
yeah.
5-year-old got the mic. Oh, how cute.
Oh,
And
that's
then, of course,
cute.
15 minutes later, they bomb the shit out of the thing. And they're like, hey,
Yeah.
we fucking warned them. No war
You
crime.
should all leave the area because we're gonna bomb you, okay?
Ooh woo.
God,
Put
now
the
I'm
money in the ooh woo bag.
Put the money in the bag, please. You're just a little bitchy, and I need money for my gummies.
Please put the money in the bag. I have a gun, and I will shoot you if you don't put the money in the bag. Thank you.
This is a sweat.
This is a threat.
It's not a
Ooh.
wet, it's a promise. Ooh,
Ooh woo.
I promise.
I promise.
Jesus Christ.
We're
Everything you
unhinged.
love to ashes.
Yeah, apparently we got to the discussion of fried chicken, and it went all downhill from there.
Yeah, I don't know if we went to this from fried chicken, but
I
This
don't
is,
know.
this is the quality discussion people tune in for.
yes.
Apparently. We got 800 people apparently tuning in for it. Thanks, I hate this. Too late.
Yeah.
I get the notification.
Oh.
Knox has now unsubscribed. Oh,
Yeah. Oh.
we're sorry.
Not get
Sorry,
ooh.
Knox.
Is it the tone of voice? Ooh.
Sorry.
Yeah, there you go, Leonard.
Please-
that's how you get your
Please give
funding for
Gwyneth your money.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yes. Oh, yeah. Speaking of, yeah, honestly, yes, please. It's not a threat, but please consider going over to Gwyneth's donor fund, and she is accepting dollary dues for little doodles.
Yeah.
And then she'll go
Please.
to a doll show, and she'll
Please
get
go
expensive dog robes, and then bring them
Please
back
go
for
help.
Floa. So you're helping Floa
Yeah.
because
Indirectly.
indirectly.
Well, no,
Ooh,
because I'm gonna pay for them myself.
Well, no,
Ooh.
but like she has to get to the show. to
yeah,
buy
she
your
has to
shit.
get to the show.
Yeah.
But
Ooh woo.
please give Gwyneth your money. Ooh.
Then someone crushes a skull with a melon hammer. Is it a hammer made of melons, or is it a hammer meant to smash melons? I have follow-up questions.
I have a lot of questions about this.
Yeah.
Ah,
Unclear. Grabbed hammer. Crushed skull. Oops.
oopsie doodle.
Why not? It's true enough. Why not both?
Yeah.
It
Why
was
not?
just a little quashing.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, definitely, Lenneth, if you want to drop your linky doo, linkala doo.
Struggling over the right
English is too hard. If you want to
Yeah.
drop any links, Lenneth, please do so.
Yes. Absolutely.
I will quash the competition. See them driven before me. Hear the lamentations of the women. I hear the lamentations of your women. Ooh.
Jesus. Now I'm imagining like this little like tiny like chipified version of Arnold Schwarzenegger sitting on a little throne, just like holding up his little sword. He's like, "I'm gonna get you, ooh,
Get Chopper. Ooh.
get chopped, ooh."
Get to the chopper.
How did this happen?
Oh my god! There actually reminds me of a guy.
We were talking about fried chicken.
I know. A guy who streamed himself robbing a bank, and he thought it would be fine because he did it for the views and wasn't actually doing it for the money. Oh my god!
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Yes, we're good.
It's honored.
Arnold.
Honored.
Arnold.
There you go. If you want a drawing of tiny chibi Arnold Schwarzenegger as Conan the Barbarian, Barbarian,
Barbarian.
you can
You
give
got this, Elizabeth.
Lenneth $10, and she will draw it.
Yeah.
There you go. That's value. Value.
That's extreme value.
It's extreme value.
Yeah.
Because that's your drawing forever. It's not like an NFT. Does anyone still
Yeah.
do NFTs?
I
think
not.
so.
I think
But
you have to.
I don't think they get any money for them anymore.
Yeah, I think you have to lack judgment almost completely to do that.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Because really,
Yes, you
I
go like
mean-
the blockchain.
if you can't detect that it's a scam, then I don't know what to say to you.
I think at this point, like I think a lot of people who are still involved with it, I think to some degree they're aware it's a scam. They're hoping though to get other people, because it's like any sort of pyramid scheme.
Yeah.
As long as you can get people below you to buy shit off of you, you're fine. The people at the top.
Yeah,
are
it's like
fine.
any other of those kinds of
Yeah.
grifts.
Yeah.
Any multi-level marketing scam.
There you go. When it's fundraiser wink.
It's a fundraiser
For
wink.
just $10, you can have
Go help
drawing of
Gwyneth.
Arnold the Barbarian or Arnold the Barbarian, and you can make him look like a bubble tea.
Yes, please go help Gwyneth. Ooh.
The hell is wrong with this?
I don't know.
I ask
when you
myself
could-
this every day.
I wake up in the morning, and go, "What is wrong with me?" And then just be like, "Well,
What is
fuck it.
wrong with me?
I still have to go
Yeah.
to work. Okay, off we go." Can't believe a lot of scams have happened recently. Like that bank that turned into a casino. Oh my god! People lost their money.
Oh, I
Ooh.
haven't heard of that one.
Ugh. Yeah, and I mean certainly there was the saga of Grimm versus PayPal, which only recently resolved.
Oh yes.
Hello, Son of Beach. Welcome on in.
Hello,
Hi,
hello.
Beach, how's it going?
Yes, Olosin.
Chilling.
Olosin is no longer asking nicely for Lenneth.
Yeah. I am no longer asking. This is a threat.
Yeah.
You will send $10 to Lenneth and request a doodle.
Yeah. You will send Lenneth the money. You will send Lenneth the money right now.
It's funny how it's like Dungeon Lounge, do you have anything to promote? Have you seen our friend Lenneth?
Yeah.
Have we
Is
ever
my
played
model-
the Tell Walking Dead? No. Sorry, I've done it off stream. Like I've done it like
Yeah, I
at
played
home.
it like when it came out
Yeah.
I
about
have
a long
to
time ago.
restart VTube Studio because it randomly stopped.
Oh
I'll
yeah,
be-
I can see. Okay.
Yeah, right back.
Okay.
You mean the magics connecting us have
Yes.
degraded and you must redo them?
Yes.
Oh,
Like-
Nox doesn't know the Grimm versus PayPal story.
PayPal decided Grimm was sus and locked his account. That's the incredibly short version.
It was a baffling ordeal getting the money.
Yeah.
Oh, all right, I'm just gonna quickly turn us all off while I put Sasha back in.
Oh, okay.
We're
Hold
all
on.
coming back. It's just I don't want to like the secrets of the illusion.
It's not working again.
Oh, okay, because I saw you. I saw the alert saying you joined in, but I guess it didn't.
Yeah, my
There you
go. My camera isn't working.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what's going on.
I will receive your joke, son of Peach.
I might have to reboot
Oh no.
because I don't know.
Follow-up question: who is Grim? I don't know.
Grim is the invisible friend I made up.
Yeah,
I don't know who Elizabeth's talking about.
Yeah.
I hate to drop out, but I'm gonna reboot. I'll be
Okay.
right back.
All right.
Okay. No worries.
I'll just bring us back then. In the meantime, or actually,
Goodbye
no, I can't, 'cause right now
forever,
right now
Sasha.
we have a unmoving Sasha here. Let me at least. I'm surprised. Oh, there she goes. Now she's gone.
Oh my god, you killed Kenny.
Oh my god. All right, so I'll just turn this back on temporarily.
We're just disembodied voices sometimes.
Now we're back.
That's okay.
Ooh.
Ooh, I'm a ghost.
Ooh, I'm not a ghost. I'm still a fae.
Like I said, it's
okay.
basically Halloween.
Ooh.
We must be talking about the grim adventures of Billy and Mandy. Ah, yes. Sounds about right.
It's true. Oh my god, you killed Kenny.
Bastard.
You bastards. But I can't remember what we were talking about. We got distracted.
I think we were just still making jokes about the money.
Ooh, jokes and money.
The uwu, the uwu. Oh yes, and everyone give Lenneth the money.
Yes, everyone give Lenneth money. In summary.
Yeah, in summary. Pay the goose.
Pay the goose tax. Oh, I've heard a lot about that. Black Myth Wukong. Is that like supposed to be another Souls-like game?
Yeah. I probably won't play it initially just because money.
Yeah. Well, and also
Video
like,
games are expensive.
I find
So it'll probably be one of those games I pick up later when it's cheaper and
Steam
on sale.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, I find sometimes like with like when it's not FromSoft doing the Souls game, sometimes you need to allow time for the tuning.
Possibly, yes.
Nox,
I had a
I
genius idea the other
I don't like
day.
this.
Hello.
Welcome back, Sasha.
Hello, Sasha.
Hello. I am back.
Welcome
Just,
back.
Need to reconnect my connection magics.
Okie dokie.
Take your time.
Hopefully it'll work.
Oh, you're pre-ordered. Very nice.
Ooh, I hope you enjoy it.
Yes.
I'm glad it's fixed now.
You'll have to let me know how it is, son of Peach.
Like if it's
Why is it not working?
you might need to manually check what camera it's trying to connect to again.
Yeah.
I find sometimes it forgets what camera it's supposed to use. That happened to me yesterday. I was on a call with people, and Discord decided, despite the fact that I've been using my headset for like months and months, it's like, oh no, back to default we go.
Yeah.
Shoot.
My favorite is always when Discord's like, hey, do you want to randomly use the microphone that's built into your controller? I'm like, no, thank you. Are you sure?
Which resolution should I use?
I'd say just leave it whatever it's defaulting to. We can fine tune it later if it needs to be changed.
Okay. Are you going to work? Oh, hey! It's working now.
Yay!
Great. All right, I will rejoin the.
Have you tried turning it off and on again?
That's literally what
she just did.
I think he's talking to Nox.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I literally just turned it off and on again. Okay, I should be back in.
Okie dokie. We'll wait for you to load on in.
Okay.
Gonna be giant Sasha.
Giant
And
Sasha,
and then
floating,
Sasha destroyed the
floating in
city.
the majesty of it all. You know what? I'll leave it like this. I like it like this. Look at her floating, floating so fancy free. I'm not adjusting
That's
a damn
me.
thing.
You will
You
all
can't make
worship
me adjust anything.
Well, I mean, that's up to you.
You had to clone your hard drive? Damn.
Yeah, I literally rebooted my computer, Tater.
Yeah, don't worry, she did it.
So,
But we fixed it. Now Sasha's here.
yay.
Majesty,
Yay.
glory it. Glory
I am
upon it.
being glorious.
Yep.
Please give me your love and devotion, fam, because my ego needs it.
Everyone could use positive affirmations. In fact, that is, I think, something like, I think they talked about it like from like a psychological perspective or something. Like it is almost like a need. You do need people being like, you are okay and I like you. Oh man, why did he go? Oh, Lenneth.
Aww.
Lenneth is wonderful. And she's an
Yay.
excellent sewer, and she's gonna win that doll competition with her
Yeah.
well-sewed outfit.
I believe in Gwyneth.
And the other thing I've learned about, or that I saw in the discussion about, like, when complimenting others, you should compliment them for things that are within their control, if that makes sense.
Aw, thank you, Tater.
Because, like, say for instance, if you're like, oh, you have beautiful eyes, you're born with your eyes, and also, like, there's short of like putting in contacts or something like that, there's not much you can do about that. Where it's like, I think you have a really cute shirt on. What shirt you wear is under your control. So there's my tip to you. If you want to compliment someone, compliment them on a thing that is under their control. Because I find, and I will say I agree with that. Like, if someone comes up to me and says, you have a cute nose, I'd be like, excuse me, what? It's my nose.
Stop talking to me.
I'm stuck with this thing on my face.
But thank you, Tater. I appreciate it.
Yeah. I wouldn't even boot to Windows. Ooh.
Yeah, that's brutal.
So you got CrowdStrike, is what you're saying. Can't boot to Windows? That's a CrowdStrike issue. I'm joking. Did you see the inner coutil layer of the bodysuit? Ooh, boning. Oh, that's fancy. I have a nose? I know.
Yeah.
You can't see it here. But in my flesh suit, when I go outside, I have a nose, or else it looks weird if I don't.
Elizabeth does have a nose.
I do, in fact, have a nose. I hate it.
You look just fine.
Eh.
Stop it. If I have to self-talk just to get out of the door every day, then you have to self-talk too.
I know I should be more nicer to myself, but I usually get myself out of the door on the basis of, oh my god, I'm running late.
I mean, that's fair, but
that gets me out the door.
Don't forget to compliment yourself too.
It's true. And I will say that was also something I remember. A counselor I was seeing did say, like, yeah, it's stupid, but sometimes you should, like, every morning, especially on the days you don't want to, you need to look at yourself in the mirror and say something nice to yourself, which, yeah, I agree. It feels stupid when you do it, but it's important.
I mean, you can compliment people for whatever you want to compliment.
Yeah.
Like, there's no, like, compliment policing. Oh my god, you said the wrong thing. But, it's just always nice to keep things in consideration. For example, I think Flora and Elizabeth are two of the best friends anyone could ever ask for.
Aw, thank you.
You're welcome. And I'm very glad to have them both in my life.
It's kind of funny when you're saying that. It just looks like you're staring at the cookies.
I mean, they are cookies.
They are cookies.
And you know me.
I love you, cookies.
Yeah.
I love you, Elizabeth and Flora. I mean cookies.
I mean, I'm not going to say no if there are free macarons sitting in front of my face. Like, I'm going to shove them into my cake hole and you can't stop me. But no, I do love you both.
Yay. Yeah, I think I mentioned before, I think I've talked about it a bit on Twitter. I am thinking of, in January, doing a baking class.
Oh, yeah, you should.
Yeah.
Where are your cookies? I don't know. Knox, come get your cookies. I don't
Yeah.
operate a shipping service.
Yeah, you're gonna have to come and get them.
Come and get them.
Oh, that's cool, Pied.
Oh, neat.
Yeah.
It is a sewing term. It refers to the
Yeah.
So the reason it's called boning is that it used to be made of actual bones. Sometimes I believe whale bones
whales,
used to be
yeah.
the preferred bones
Yep.
that would go into corsets to force you into a pleasure, or I guess a visually pleasing waist to hip ratio.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Heavy
Heavy
Lead.
Hello, Heavy Lead. Boating.
I knock on every door. Are you Flora? Until someone says yes. I'll be honest. I think if you do successfully find Flora's door and she knocks and you knock on and it's like, "Hello, are you Flora?" She'd be like, "No, close the door."
No.
Yeah. No, go away.
What happens when you find somebody who's actually like whose name
Named
is
Flora.
Flora?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who isn't? Yeah, because like let's be clear, Flora is not like a single person name.
Yeah.
She fit. It sounds like Lena was able to get some actual boning in there. I mean, in the case of like the dolls, it probably does not actually impact the shape too much, since dolls are made out of a material that is less flexible than our malleable human flesh. But
I will look, Heavy Lead. I'm looking.
ooh, okay.
I mean, I won't wish you good luck because
Ooh.
Oh,
I don't-
that's neat, Bide.
yeah.
Oh. Very cool.
Term boning. Yeah, goddamn right, I did. We're talking about it in the context of sewing. Twitch. It's a technical term.
Woo.
Oh, but we're not going to allow that.
Oh. No.
Yep.
Oh no, how did you get around my
All our layers of Nightbot and
Yeah.
Seribot.
Yeah.
how Wait, what is that underline that's in there?
Well, I don't know. That's probably how they
Do
tried
you
to get
see
around
that?
it. I,
Yeah, it's probably like a character or something.
yeah, probably a
Yeah.
character that they're using to get around the unpermitted terms or whatever.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
People are poopy.
Yeah.
Or rather, bots
Nope.
are poopy. Of all the things
Nope.
bots could be doing, this is what they do.
Yeah.
Remember
Yeah.
when it was supposed to be like, we're going to use these bots to like find all the cancer cells and like no one will have cancer? And then now it's just free viewers on Twitch.
Yeah.
Sorry. It's true.
Like, this is what AI should be used for. Is like curing cancer and figuring out ways to deal with injuries and chronic conditions.
Mm,
But instead, all they do is steal art from people.
yeah.
And it's like, you jackasses.
The
Go
problem is,
cure cancer.
Yeah.
That'll get you a lot of money.
actually, no, it won't. That's the sad part.
I don't know. The person who cures cancer is gonna like any form of cancer is gonna be like rich. Like, I mean, if you think about it, right?
You would think that, but I mean, yeah. A robot that could change, that could tell the difference between cheese and petrol. I think that's a fairly low bar for identification, but I could be wrong.
I don't know. AI still can't
To
get
what
hands
purpose?
right. So yeah. Like the AIs don't know how many fingers people have. Like,
Well, it's more that the AI it's a training issue because unfortunately some of my educational background is going to come out now. AI doesn't understand the rules of things. You have to tell an AI or any machine learning or any bot has to be given its rules. A bot that has not been given the rules, people have 5 fingers and 5 toes. One of those fingers must be a thumb. Those must be clear rules given to the bot. So it speaks more to an issue of the programming of it, that it has not been given constraints and rules to follow. Because without those rules, they'll be like, yeah, sure, people got 6 fingers. No one told me different. Because it's like the same thing with a lot of times when people make the tool-assisted speed runs, and then the bot will do things to maximize score regardless of the ability to complete the game, because it's been given the goal of get a high score, not complete the levels as quickly as possible. Like it's a matter of how the instructions it's given. More or less, if it is literally a case of instructions unclear, now you have 6 fingers.
Great.
Or more fingers.
Yeah.
Why limit yourself to 6? Imagine how much you get done with 10 fingies.
My fingies.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. I wouldn't necessarily. I would say more it's a case of, I think if there was a reliable cure for cancer, Big Pharma would buy it up and then make it expensive. That's my expectation. It's
Yeah, like just like they made insulin expensive, even though
Yeah.
the creators, the people who did it wanted it to be free.
Yep. So the same thing. I think penicillin's in some similar situation.
I don't know about that. I just,
Mm.
yeah, it's terrible and it's
Yeah.
shitty because people need that to live.
Yes, I agree. Like
And
that is the saddest thing I always read about is people saying like, I'm rationing my insulin. I'm rationing the thing that keeps me happy, healthy, and alive because it is too expensive. And it's like, Lord.
yeah, like give me strength.
Yeah.
There's really no excuse for it.
Tater, are you making a Princess Bride joke? Or are you actually talking about being someone with 6 fingers on their hand? Just checking.
I must find the 6 fingers.
Hello, my name is Inigo Montoya. You've killed my father. Prepare to die. Yeah, late stage capitalism, baby.
Oh yeah,
Yep.
baby.
We live in a capitalist hellscape.
Healthcare only for those who have insurance plans through their work or people who can afford it.
I mean, I had to make my own business because nobody else was hiring me, so I
Yeah.
had to hire myself.
Honestly, and the thing is like, I don't like to say it, like, from what I've seen, your experience is not unique. It's a lot of people's experiences that, like, places are hiring or they're, like, phantom hiring or whatever, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, like, I mean,
Mm,
it takes months of sending out resumes every day
yeah.
to even get a shitty job somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
And that's like a shitty job without benefits, without anything, like, like a shitty whatever. Like, I was like, I didn't want to start my own business. Are you kidding me? Do you know how much work and money that involves?
Mm,
And I'm starting one with a relatively low barrier to entry.
yeah.
Like there's a lot I can get away with just because I'm starting pretty much broke.
Mm,
Like, but like even for like work that I actually went to college for, and like I specifically picked it because I thought there would be a lot of availability in that area, but there isn't. And like I've
Yeah.
gotten a few interviews, but otherwise, like,
yeah. No, it is. It's very frustrating. Oh, you've
Like-
actually met someone with 6 fingers. Ooh. Ooh, that's all.
Wow.
Sorry, I'm just catching up with chat. Person who actually
Yeah.
dropped their insulin pen and bent it. Oh, God. And then had to buy a new one. Oh, God. Yes, Kurt Vonnegut is a
Yeah.
very, very wise man. Will go down in history as the first society that wouldn't save itself because it wasn't cost effective. That sounds very Kurt Vonnegut.
Yeah.
Putuit indeed. Yeah, and
Yeah.
that's the thing is, like, they're always like, oh, you should always have 3 months of income saved. And it's like, how?
How the hell are you going to have 3 months of income when each paycheck doesn't even cover one?
Mm,
Like,
Yep.
that I mean, it's great advice if
yeah.
you're getting paid a fair, livable wage,
Yeah.
which is one thing. But with the way companies, will cheat you out of full time by only
Mm.
having you work like 39 instead of 40 hours or whatever
Yeah.
the limit is, like, that's like, and also so that they don't have to give you benefits and paid time off and whatnot. Like, it's really shitty out there.
And it's frustrating because I find it gets used against you because, like, say for instance, like, I know I'm in a fortunate position. I have a full-time job, I have benefits, so on and so forth. We had our our annual, like, increases or whatever, and I did get a raise. I am thankful for that, but it was nowhere near the rate of inflation. to be clear. So I am essentially being paid less for doing the same type of job. And, you know, a lot of my coworkers brought this up and they're like, oh, but times are tough and we can't ask more money from people. We don't want to raise our prices. So this is the, you know, these are the raises we can afford to give people. And it's like, so like, you know, you have corporations that are all saying like, you know, times are tough, so we have to pay you less, or we can't give you the wage increases we think you deserve. But at the same time, like it's like when there's like, you know, when you see like the grocery stores posting all these massive profits, right? And it's like,
Yeah.
what do you mean you can't afford to give me a raise? Give me a raise.
We can't afford to pay you, but we get millions of dollars for running a company into the ground.
Yeah.
Like heavy, let's cover in there. Like a 2% cost of living increase won't cover inflation when it's at 30%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it's so stupid. It's not stupid, it's just capitalism.
Yeah. And the other thing I found is at least here in Canada, they've raised the age that you can draw on your pension or draw on your Canadian retirement benefits. It used to be like 65. It's moved to 67. I fully expect it's going to be 70 by the point I'm approaching retirement.
And like this is what people in France are causing riots about and burning buildings. Yeah, why aren't we rioting?
Riot.
France has it right. Like we should be rioting because that's bullshit.
In fairness, I think I've mentioned before, my sister lived in France for a year. They rioted over everything. The buses were late today. Time for a riot. It does seem to be part of their culture just to riot. But
they are the ones that have Bastille Day. But you know what I'm talking about. Like that to me, like raising retirement age, is a legitimate thing to riot about. Like, that's crap. That's crap.
Well, and it's like stupid reasons, like, oh, well, people are healthier longer, so you can work longer, and also we can't have you drawing on the pension fund yet because all the boomers are coming through, and the pension fund's not going to exist anymore. And it's like, that sounds like a lot of bullshit for not my problem. Maybe you should have planned for this.
Mm-hmm.
And also, maybe I don't want to work till I'm 70. Maybe I'd like to retire at 65.
Yeah.
Oh,
maybe I'm not some dickhead tech bro who has $1 million in the bank account. Like it's just so stupid.
Yeah, it's funny that you're mentioning the Bastille and everything like that, because like I remember people getting outraged about several parts of the Paris opening ceremonies, and they're like, "Oh my God, there's a metal band up there, and there's like simulated headless people in blood," and I'm like, "That's France history." Let's get out the guillotines, bitches.
Yeah, have you never read a history book?
Yeah, it's like it's not intended to be disrespectful or commenting on person. If you see any similarity of, you know, eat the rich sentiments to present day, it's purely coincidental because that's literally happened in France's history. Oopsie doopsie. Also, I did appreciate a metal band being at the Olympics. That was fun.
I heard about it.
Yeah. But mostly just because I do like that band. I believe it was Gojira. So yeah. There are clips on the internet. I encourage you to find them.
I will have to do that.
Also to chat, I also encourage you to find them. If only so you could see. I don't think it was meant to be Marie Antoinette, but it was supposed to be like headless noble ladies.
Well,
Singing opera.
Eat the rich and all that.
Let them eat cake or whatever, yeah.
Yeah.
Or the more recent one, we can all go to a veterinarian clinic to get our MRIs done, courtesy of Doug Ford.
Yeah.
Don't sully our stream with his stupid name.
That's a fair comment. Yes, that is true. The whole
he brings me instant rage.
That is a fair statement. Yeah, yes, in fairness, I believe Marie Antoinette's "Let them eat cake" was never. The quote has been misattributed to her, or was very taken out of context, or something like that.
Yeah.
But fun fact: apparently, pistol dueling used to be an Olympic sport. They use wax bullets.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, interesting. True enough, how we feel about Trump. Yeah. There's another note. Let's talk about additional
Yeah.
banned terms for the Dungeon Lounge. Trump.
Ugh. Yeah.
This has weird history, Pied, because like that was done by a guy who's like weird.
Yeah, there's a whole Behind the Bastards podcast about, and he's one of the people they profile.
Oh, okay.
If you want to hear some interesting history about some very, very terrible people, listen to the Behind the Bastards podcast, and they also do YouTube videos.
Okay, cool.
And they usually have an interesting guest on there as well. So highly recommend if you're into learning about horrible people.
So what you're saying is, Alosin, because there used to be dueling as a pistol sport, my secret hope for laser tag to become an Olympic sport has hope.
It could happen.
I mean, the whole point of the Olympics is specifically that it's amateurs doing it.
Yeah.
So the fact that they let somebody in there who I don't know, I didn't watch it myself, but she's being made fun of on the internet. That's exactly the spirit of the Olympics. Now, I'm not saying she was good or bad because, like I said, I haven't seen her yet. I probably will at some point.
Good luck finding clips. They got copyrighted all to hell.
Yeah. So, I mean, regardless of whether she was good or bad, that's exactly the spirit of the Olympics. And it's like I see this meme going about, it's like, they should let an average person in so that you can see the difference between, somebody who's trained their whole life and your average Joe on the street. And it's funny to me because that was the whole point of the Olympics in the first place, is that anybody could participate.
I will say I heard... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just going to say, I mean, I have, I don't have, any complaints against the way it's turned out because, I mean, if people want to dedicate their whole lives to sport and they're doing it around whatever full-time job they have or whatever, good for them. And by all means, more power to you. And even just achieving the Olympics is a great thing. And you can consider yourself one of the best athletes in the world.
Yeah.
For doing it. Absolutely.
I will say there are apparently allegations that the girl you're talking about, her name is Raygun, or that's her breakdancing title name thingy. There are some allegations that the competition she qualified in Australia may have been the politest word is skewed in her favor to win. I don't know if it's true or not. I'm not following the story enough for that. I hope it's not true. But yeah. And yeah, because from what I understand, Knox mentioned she did have a history of breakdancing for several years before she went. Oh, they were disproven? Good to know. I'm honestly happy for that. I would rather I don't want to find out that people are like being sketchy to get into the Olympics.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, regardless of how she did or not, that is technically the spirit of the original Olympics.
Oh, definitely. I agree with you, Alosin. I would totally pay to see. I would pay to see jousting or horse archery at the Olympics. I would love to see those sports.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And I mean, I do feel sorry for her, even if whatever comes out of this, because it was she involved? I don't know, but regardless, she should not be smeared all over the internet.
Yeah, I'll be honest, Knox. Like, I think that's a misattributed thing. A lot of people are making the argument that breakdancing won't return at the next Olympics, and she's the reason. That decision was already made before her competition. Like, or her showing, because, like, let's be clear. They've already, like, these Olympics, they're planned like 10 years out in advance, right? Whatever decision that was made in LA to include or not include breakdancing. I doubt this woman had much influence on the decision-making process, and it's unfair to blame it on any one person that a competition won't return. So I think that's his. But on Roman-style chariot racing,
see, I'd be down for that.
Yeah,
if there was some way to ensure safety, like beyond the usual.
I mean, they have sledding in the Winter Olympics, so why not chariot racing?
Well, the whole thing is it's really risky given the nature of it. And I'm pretty sure there's always allegations of horses in Olympic sports being mistreated. And I don't know if that's true or not. I can't speak to it. I've never done any research about it, but I mean, who knows? But you should always be careful with sports that involve animals and risk.
Yes. I know they have to be very careful with the dog sledding because because you got a team of doggos and you got to make sure that they play nicely. And I think for the dog sledding, what they do is people don't leave the start line at the same time. They're all staggered. I think of about 15 minutes from each other, and then they just measure the times at the end. So and it keeps the dogs away from the dogs from other teams away from each other to prevent that. So unfortunately, I would say that probably the only way you'd see chariot racing or something like that is stay, and then it's not really chariot racing anymore, is it? As Alyssa said, you want to see the spikes, you want to see the dueling chariots. You're not going to get that in nice 15 minutes.
I want to see a guy with a flaming whip on the back of a chariot attacking somebody else.
It's a time trial, and that's fine. Yeah. I'm a person that will play time trial on a racing game. Like, I know not everyone tunes in for that, which is a whole other thing, but I'm happy with time trial if it means the horses and the racers are safer.
Yeah.
And if that's the only way you can do it, by all means do it that way.
Yeah.
Because you still get the sport, you just don't get super reduce the danger involved.
Yeah, I mean, that's a big thing. Like, I would say the challenge with jousting is there a way to make it 100% safe for the horses?
Yeah, like that's... Don't get me wrong, I'm all for jousting. I think it's great.
I remember
I agree.
Years ago, like, you know how there was like different like reality shows all over the place? I remember there was one for like finding the ultimate jouster. And you know,
that's
all
amazing.
these, and it was all people like learning to joust, and it was like, damn, this is the type of reality shit I want to see. I want to see people learning how to joust.
Yeah. Motorcycle chariot
as far
racing.
as I know, mechanically assisted races, because I don't think like F1 style racing is part of the Olympics either. So as far as I know, those quite haven't gotten okay for the Olympics yet. Maybe later. I mean, I do look forward to the rules debate then when eventually cybernetics become more of a thing in people. And they're like, do we let this person in the Olympics even though they have a cyborg arm?
Well, then you just make a cyborg Olympics.
I guess.
And you just keep it separate.
I would pay to see the cyborg Olympics.
Oh, yeah. It'd probably be interesting as all hell.
Ooh, yeah.
I would totally watch it too. But I think, you should probably keep it separate from the non-cyborg Olympics.
There is no human hunting in the Olympics yet, Remy. Maybe next time.
What, for serial killers?
Well, I think it's more like, like humans are the ultimate. Like, is there any kind of hunting in the Olympics?
No. Steeplechase is the closest thing to it.
Yeah.
Because steeplechase evolved out of hunting-related activities.
Okay.
And, like, that's a thing. But, yeah, like all those steeplechase type horse-related things, those are all, like, hunting-related, but they took the hunting out of them because for obvious reasons. But
Gotcha. Because it actually work. We have Special Olympics. What's wrong with the cyber? That honestly, mentioning that, Knox, makes me feel like kind of bad because then it feels like the have and have not Olympics. Hello, this is our Olympics for people who can get cybernetic limbs. This is our Olympics for people who can't get cybernetic limbs. You're both great, and it's like,
You have to be fair, though.
Yeah, you do have to. Yeah.
You can't not be fair. And the only way I could see it happening, and this has kind of already happened before, although tainted by non-related events, but when you have people who are disabled and they have some sort of prosthetic
to
help them, and I remember the debates around that, and I'm pretty sure they're still raging on in some form somewhere.
Oh, probably, because it does become a question of how much is the tool doing versus, because like I think like they've mentioned like, because I know when they do like the runs in the Special Olympics. They have they're called blade prosthetics.
Yeah,
And it's like
yeah.
the bendy wire thingy that lets you run. And
Yeah.
apparently you can get higher top speeds with that than with our dumb meat legs.
Yeah, so I mean, there's definitely arguments to be had about that sort of thing. But and the only thing is you have to draw a line somewhere, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that's the problem inherent is where is that line and how do you draw it?
Well, I remember years and years ago, this was in the age of Michael Phelps, I believe, the swimmer.
Yeah,
there was a question about him having, quote unquote, an unfair genetic advantage because he had a bit of natural webbing between his fingers and toes, or something like that, or he had, or he had something that allowed him to like better processing of lactic acid, which is a byproduct formed when you're doing physical activity. He had some sort of like genetic advantage that was just
apparently he was like he was a genetic freak.
Yeah,
I've seen him described as.
So yeah, he was like a genetic freak that was considered, he has the optimal build for swimming. Everything that he's done, like everything he had made him good at swimming. And it's like how much of that is like unfair to the other competitors, and it's like, okay.
I mean, it's not like he was in control of that, but also he does have an advantage. So it's like that's another like where do you draw the line thing?
Remy confirms that he produce less lactic acid because that's what makes your muscles feel tired. Is the lactic acid that builds up in your muscles. Yeah,
so it really is one of those things.
Yep. How you doing, Flora?
Yeah.
Huh?
Oh, you seemed like you zoned out or something. So
yeah. Sorry, I don't really care about the Olympics. Kind of zoned out.
That's okay. It's okay.
It's fine.
That's okay. We could move to a different topic. We can talk.
Fine. Talk about whatever. I'm listening.
Yeah. I guess the ultimate kind of like thing is like, unfortunately, when you start going into too much, like how much is an advantage, how much is can or can't compete, it gets muddy fast.
Yeah, of course. Like, that's part of it. Where do you draw that line? How do you draw that line? Whether is it fair? Is it not fair? Like, and I suppose in some respect, you can never be completely and utterly fair because there's going to be someone who's disadvantaged somehow.
I mean, let's be clear. I am not exactly going to be enthused for the hello, you must pass these genetic screening tests before you may compete in the Olympics type shit.
Yeah. I mean, it's just there's so many sides and aspects and angles to it.
It is a bit of a slippery slope. Like once you start doing that, where does the line sit?
Yeah.
Which I guess it could be argued as a whataboutism, but bleh. Actually reminds me of this guy who always wanted to be a swimmer, so he spent all of his time swimming in the ocean, but he was from a small country that could not compete in the Olympics. Someone overheard his story and invited him. And he ended up upsetting the Olympic slowest record in the world because all his opponents false started and he got a gold medal despite being slowest in history.
Wow.
Oh no. I don't think we have an answer to that question yet, Knox, though I'm assuming the question is going to have to be answered sooner rather than later.
Yep.
Because I can definitely see we get to the point of this is my test tube baby that has been genetically bred to perfection to do the running. And
can you imagine if someone did that and then their kid decided they wanted to be a lawyer?
I mean, that takes tiger parenting to a whole new level where it's like, I have bred you for running. Mom, I want to be a doctor.
Yeah.
I don't want to run. I want to be a doctor.
Yeah. Why won't you let me be a doctor?
Let me be a doctor, Mother. I don't want to run anymore.
Do you know how much I paid for genetic engineering, son? You're going to be a runner whether you like it or not.
God. The Emperor of Mankind testing out his Astartes in the Olympics, honestly.
Yeah.
Talking about end-stage capitalism. Here, we have debuted our perfect alpha specimen male here at the Olympics. He has won gold. Please pay us $50 million if you would like your genetically perfect alpha baby.
Yeah.
Ugh. I think I threw up in my mouth a little with that.
Yeah.
And I mean, I guess we're getting to that question because I know we're kind of at the stage where certain diseases can be filtered out, which is like, I mean, right now we're like, that's good. I don't want my baby to have, an easy chance for Parkinson's or cancer or what have you, right? You want to give them the best chance, but then you start getting to the point of what color eyes do you want your baby to have? It's
Yeah,
scary.
that's just kind of freaky.
I do maintain, though, I think it'll be really funny if my sister and her husband are both quite physically active people. They go paddleboarding, they play golf together and things like that. And I'm like, it'll be really funny if their baby turns out like me and never wants to leave the house and plays video games all day.
Yeah, the most fit computer game player ever.
Woo.
They just chug snacks and drinks all the time, and they never suffer for it.
Mm-hmm.
What a jerk.
The movie, yeah, Gattaca is definitely, where some of those questions get talked about. Oh, good. Soldiers that can operate in higher altitudes. That's just what we need.
Yeah.
Yay.
Yep.
Make it like game loot box cosmetics only. See, that's the problem is that as long as it exists, there's always going to be pay to win, Remy.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Always.
And of course, the discussion about what cosmetics are favorable,
Yeah.
Suddenly you got all these red-headed babies running around. Soulless little children.
That are all witches and left-handed. Because as we all know, left-handers don't have souls.
Oh, I thought it was just gingers don't have souls.
No, it's left-handers too.
Oh.
I'm a lefty, I know.
You have no soul?
No. I was born without a soul.
I think you have a soul. I think you earned one.
Aw. Well, thank you.
Do any of us really have a soul?
I mean, there's also that question. Do any of us really have a soul?
Is a soul a thing?
I mean, I'll be honest. If someone was like, hey, Elizabeth, you can have these Skittles, but it just costs your soul, I'll be like, oh, Skittles.
No hesitation.
Skittles.
Skittles!
Are you sure you want to give up your eternal soul? Skittles!
Skittles. What was that? I mean, that's a literal plot of The Simpsons, isn't it?
Yeah.
Bart sells his soul to Milhouse for what? Was it ice cream?
Something like that.
Yeah. What if I have both? Oh, maybe. I'm a sister. Oh, I could be a sister of silence. Yeah. Goals. I'll be honest, though. I think I'd rather join the AdMech because then I could have Mechie Dendies.
Oh, you love those.
Mm-hmm. Like, let's be clear. If I don't have to do things with my stupid meat limbs, if I could have Mechie Dendies that walk me around and, like, make me dinner or... Oh my god.
Thank you, Pie.
Oh, thank you, Pie.
Thanks for dropping by.
Yeah.
Have a wonderful rest of your day.
Yeah.
Thank you for my favorite.
Thank you for celebrating with us.
That Titanic flute, play me out.
If nobody's got me, I know sad Titanic flute's got me.
It's true. Excuse me. I'm at the stage now with my bubble tea that it's mostly just the bubbles and not the tea. And it's like, how do I drink this without making a god-awful amount of noise on stream?
I don't think you do.
Yeah, and I know unfortunately there's that segment of people within the stream who are like, oh, that's my jam. Let me hear it. And it's like, no. But it's true. That is better than I would say of all the things to play yourself out with, sad Titanic flute is probably one of the best choices you can make, Bide. I mean, I definitely prefer it over being scared or the really loud crab rave. Why is it so loud? Or other such things. That is not an invitation to play the really loud crab rave.
Oh, I love the crab rave.
It is, but it's very loud.
It is pretty loud.
Yeah. And I've even specifically adjusted it down. Like that one, just that one by itself, I adjusted it down and it's still loud. Whoever made that sound
I mean, you
effect,
could always
why?
replace it with something else if you think it's too loud.
It's true. But I feel like I'd be like, it's like, I remember at one point we were talking about getting rid of the evil laugh, and it felt like there was going to be a revolt.
True.
That's okay, Nox. You don't need bits. You're still valued. Grab Brave, yeah, grab Brave.
Yeah.
Oh.
Random option roulette.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
That's when you start getting like the really creepy ones where it's like, I'm trying to think of an example where it's like, oh, it's play a random one for 50 bits, and then it's like a voice being like, like it's a like sad part of the game, and then it's like a voice coming being on like, it's fine, everything's fine. And it's like, oh, that's eerily apt. Nox, that's bad self-talk. Bad. No.
Yeah, everyone always yells at me for
Yeah.
for
No
that.
one has no value because there is at least the value of all your bones, liquid, and skin. No one is valueless.
Elizabeth, that's
What?
the wrong tack.
Sorry.
Be nice.
I am being nice. I'm saying he has value.
Not in that way.
Sorry, I will respond with an apology after Crabber is over. I am sorry, Nox. You are a lovely person of value that cannot be expressed with a monetary value.
Elizabeth is constantly evaluating the value of everyone's skin and organs.
No,
She lives in the black market.
But on the other hand, you're not wrong. If you ever do need money, don't forget you have kidneys.
Elizabeth, what did I just say?
Laura started it.
I did not start it. You're the one who.
Wow.
You're the one who said that
Everybody, please play the crab rave and startle Elizabeth again to punish her.
No, because you'll also punish Flora, and she did nothing wrong.
Well, do it anyway. I'm kidding.
Oh my god.
I'm kidding.
I don't know about her. But I mean, if we're talking about end stage capitalism, every part of your body has value. Because I mean, like, isn't it in the United States you can get paid for donating blood?
Yeah, you get paid in the U.S.
Yeah, they give you money for it.
Here
you just do it out of the kindness of your heart.
It's true. Yeah,
it reminds me that I should make an appointment to donate blood again because it's been a while.
Oh,
yeah, I have to donate blood again.
Yeah.
I have the universal blood.
Oh, so. You got O.
Oh.
Are you O negative?
Yeah, I'm O negative.
You're O negative.
I'm O negative.
My sister is O positive, so she's close to universal. So she always gets calls. Unfortunately,
my blood is valuable.
Yes, Flora's blood is valuable. My blood is boring old APOS.
Elizabeth is weighing the value of my blood.
I am.
Chad, if I don't come back, then you know what happens.
I have A positive. I've tried to donate a couple times. I keep getting turned away because of my anemia.
Oh.
And because even like at one point, like there was one point where it's like, okay, I've been taking like iron pills and everything. I'm going to do this. And they're like, oh, your iron levels are really good. Do you take anything for it? And I'm like, yep. And they're like, rejected. And I'm like, no.
No.
Take my damn blood. No one wants my blood. Anyways. Oh, we have another streamer followed. I had one, and she had one option she removed from using, but she forgot. Oh, it was a JoJo Aura. Ah. Nice. It is nice when you get that yearly perfect timing where it's like in place of the badum chush, you just get the Aura or whatever. Aura. Yeah, they're so picky about their blood. It's like, we have a blood shortage. Here, take mine. Oh, yours is no good. Well, then don't say you have a shortage if you're going to be picky about it.
Well, the whole thing is, this is health. You don't mess around with health.
I know.
Like, I hate that people get turned away, but it's, you don't mess around with stuff like that.
I agree. And I find, at least for like I understand, like in my case, it's like, I don't want to say my blood is bad or whatever, but my blood is not, I don't want to say not pure, but like I'm trying to think of a word of like, I'm using supplements to improve my health. I guess is the best way to put it. And they need to be mindful of that. But
Yeah, and like medications and
Yeah.
stuff. If people are on medications, it can affect.
I will say though, for the longest time, Canadian Blood Services wouldn't take gay people, and that was a crock of shit.
Oh yeah, that absolutely
Hmm.
there. Yeah, I do agree that it's shitty that way, but
Mhm.
that the other way is legitimate.
Yeah.
Like you can't give somebody like blood that could make them even sicker or
Oh, of
whatever.
course, yeah. It was just frustrating because, like as you guys know, like my mom was going through cancer, and one of the things she regularly needed was blood transfusions while she was going through chemo, because the chemo was doing like the chemo was weakening her, and then she was too weak for chemo. So they'd be like, okay, well, we can give you a blood transfusion to kind of boost you up a little bit to be healthy enough for more chemo. And it's like frustrating where it's like, wanting to be able to be like, let me donate, let me help towards this, and being told no, it sucks.
Yeah, no,
After seeing
absolutely.
the need, especially. Yeah.
That's understandable, and of course, I sympathize. I
Yeah.
mean, you want to do everything you possibly can,
Mm-hmm.
but if your donation could potentially harm somebody,
Yeah, of
then
course.
you don't want that to happen either.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, of course, I sympathize.
Yeah.
but
I remember. Sorry.
No, I was just saying, I get it. I
Yeah.
get it.
I've mentioned before, my sister used to regularly donate blood. She had to take a break for everything going on, but like pregnancy and all that stuff, because I don't think you can donate at a certain point in your pregnancy. But anyways, she did. I mentioned before, she did a year in France. So it was funny. So she donated some blood, did her year in France. And I remember my parents complaining because she put on the blood services, she put my parents' name as like a backup contact. So they kept calling, being like, can you come in and donate blood? And they're like, she's not even in the country. Go away. She's not flying back. And then she came back, and there's a rule in place that once you've been to Europe, you have to wait a certain amount of time before you can donate blood, because it's that there was that risk of mad cow or whatever going around.
Oh yeah.
So they'd be calling her being like, can you come in and donate blood? Okay, sure, I'd love to. Let's set up an appointment. Okay, but we have to go through these screening questions. Have you been in Europe in the last like 6 weeks? Yes. Oh, I'm sorry for wasting your time. And she's like, stop. Like, could you put a note on the list?
Yeah. Sometimes they're a bit slow on that uptake.
Yeah.
It's good to know these risks too.
Oh, of course, yeah. Like, it's one of those things where she understood, but it's like, then stop calling me if I am literally on the do not use until I've been doing this. Make a mark on your calling list so I can be left alone.
Yeah. No, and they're usually really good about that with me, because
that's good.
I had to take like half a year off donating blood because my iron was low.
Right.
And the nurse at the place was like, just start. And my doctor agreed. I got a read from Mari.
Hello,
Hello.
Mari. Hello, everyone. Welcome into the Dungeon Lounge. We're celebrating
Welcome.
800 followers by talking about end state capitalism. How are you?
Yeah.
Yes, welcome. This is the most depressing 800 follower stream ever.
I think it's fairly on brand. Yeah, thank you. Oh, Unicorn Overlord. Are you having fun with Unicorn Overlord, Mari? Also, hello, Parasitus.
Hello.
Yes, hello, everybody.
Hello.
Hello, Raiders. Thanks for joining us for our celebration. A really depressing end stage capitalism celebration.
Well, I think, man, if you can donate blood, please consider doing so. There is a great need for it. But
and if you can't, don't feel bad.
What are your thoughts on gummy bears inside of pancakes?
Ooh.
I don't know if I don't think I would like that. I don't think I like that idea.
Are the gummy bears still solid, or have they melted?
Yeah, that
I wouldn't know, because I've never had that. Hopefully it would taste good though.
Like, I mean, pancake is a neutral enough thing that you generally add most sweet things and it's okay. But yeah, I'm conflicted about the gummy aspect. Because, I mean, I'll be honest, I'm a bit of a traditionalist with my pancakes. It's like, give me pancakes with some lovely butter, some maple syrup, maybe some strawberries.
At least partially melted.
Yes.
I would at least try it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would try it. I wouldn't,
There's no
What's in-
secret raccoon.
no
There are no
secret-
mounted raccoons.
No mounted raccoons in the dungeon lounge. Allegedly.
Not allegedly.
What?
Truthfully, there are no.
I'm covering
There are
myself
no
for legal
raccoons.
liability purposes. Maybe there is a raccoon in here.
For legal
If
purposes.
there's a raccoon in here,
Elizabeth.
it's not me.
I never said it was you.
Oh, Flora.
I think
Mhm.
someone's sensitive about raccoons when there isn't necessarily raccoons being talked about with regards to her person.
Mm.
Mm.
I love the Flora disapproving noise. Mm.
Mm. To be fair, that's most people's disapproving noise.
No,
no.
not.
Oh no,
Oh, no dying.
no dying. That'll be the worst way to celebrate 800
Sorry.
followers.
Yeah, no dying.
Flora dies live on stream.
Yeah.
Content.
Yes. We do it for this.
Caught dead in
For the
4K.
views. Yeah. Flora caught dead on stream. Entire world reacts.
Yes. World of Dark Souls suffers immensely from the loss of Flora, fighting Radon with fisticuffs.
Mm. There are no raccoons. There are
It's
no
true.
amount of raccoons.
None.
I am one singular dragon.
With horns. See, I see them. They're
Yeah.
pointy.
Flora has horns. Because she is dragon.
And she's best friends with Bale.
Little brother.
El Bueno.
There's no quotation marks.
Oh no.
Hmm.
We've reached this part of the stream now. Chat believes Flora.
Yeah. Poor Flora.
Poor Flora.
Mm.
Elizabeth and Sasha only tag along to prevent us being bullied. This is an act of self-preservation.
Yeah.
We want to eat chicken bones right now.
I don't eat chicken bones. It's just and apparently I'm the only person here who likes chicken wings.
Well, I will say, in your defense, if you want to stick with this Flora is not a raccoon argument, Flora is a dragon that eats bones is a very convincing argument.
Yeah.
I
For the
guess, but then
alleged
they'll just
dragon.
say that raccoons go through the garbage and eat chicken bones too.
Do they? I don't think they do.
Oh, they do.
They go through the garbage.
Haven't you ever had a raccoon go through your garbage?
I mean, not recently. You seem to be very familiar with what happens when raccoons go through people's garbage.
Oh my god.
Flora dies on stream and gets isekai'd into Elden Ring.
Oh, no.
Oh. I don't
mean-
think that would be a good fate for her.
No. Oh, they love bone marrow. Okay. I learned something.
Also, who would take care of Gibson and Luna?
This is true. You want to leave? You want to orphan Gibson and Luna?
Luna will take care of you.
Yeah.
Meow.
Yeah.
Oh, is Gibson here?
Yeah.
No, Gibson's not here, but Luna is.
Aw,
Aw.
Luna.
Hi, Luna.
She doesn't make cute noises on command, though.
Oh,
Parasite
she's
is
still
no.
cute. Though.
You don't get
She's
to
not as
claim.
talkative.
We have to wait.
No.
No.
Flora sets the term of her will about where Gibson and Luna go.
Yeah. Yeah. And hopefully she'll choose me. I mean, what did I say that?
Oh,
Mm.
Sasha got
I
plans.
don't know. Sasha, you're the one who started all this raccoon nonsense, so I
What?
don't know.
Who started what? Excuse me?
Mm-hmm. I
I
certainly didn't
started
start it.
nothing. I started nothing.
You did.
No, I didn't.
Wasn't me.
Yeah, you did.
You can't prove
I
it.
actually can prove it
We
because
have
I have
us.
the mod.
Shut up.
Therefore,
Shut up.
Boy.
I don't know
Therefore-
if I could trust Gibson and Luna to somebody who slandered me so much.
Drama.
Trust my love of cat.
The great inheritance problem of Gibson and Luna.
Trust my love of cats, not my slander.
Mm.
Oh, so you admitted slander?
See, she just admitted to slander.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did. You
I
used,
said nothing.
You used the S word. You used
Nope.
the sword. You
Nope,
used the
I
sword.
Nope. Nope. Nope.
Mm.
Subway Sandwich Company appears to be
Siren and a
having.
Chimera. Oh, I think we're going.
Oh, everyone's just debating on who gets Gibson and Luna if I die.
The Subway Sandwich
Oh,
Company
no.
appears to be having emergency meetings about sales plummeting. I mean,
Well, that's what happens when a sandwich that used to be $5 now costs $15.
I mean, I'll
in the
be
span of a
honest.
short amount of time.
Yeah, and I'll be
Yeah.
honest, like, you know, like the two kind of like Subway franchises, or not the Subway, like sub franchises in the area. We have Mr. Sub, Subway, kind of Quiznos, and I think of another franchise called Firehouse.
Firehouse.
Yeah,
Firehouse is
Firehouse
really
is the
good.
superior
I
sub
haven't
place.
had
Yeah.
Firehouse. I prefer Mr. Sub, but only because they have seafood subs, and I want crab on my sub.
That's fair. That's
Oh,
fair.
that's fair. I
Yeah.
do like Mr. Sub. They're a Canadian
Yeah.
chain, so
Mhm, mhm.
and
Not
they have
worth the
really
$15 footlong, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
unfortunately,
Jersey Mike's.
there's no Jersey Mikes in Canada.
Yeah, we don't have
Yeah.
Jersey Mike's
We
here.
can't.
Yeah.
But like,
Another tier list,
there
by
are-
the way.
yeah, another tier list.
Sandwich.
There are a plethora of options if you want, you
Mm.
know, a sub sandwich of some variety,
Yeah.
and they're all better than Subway, like
Yeah.
quality wise.
And then, of course,
Yeah.
there's the additional question of, do you want a sub or do you want a shawarma?
Mm.
I do like
Yeah.
a good shawarma.
But I mean, for the amount of money that it costs to get Subway,
Yeah.
it's like
Yeah.
you could get,
Yeah,
you
that's
might
the-
as well get something better.
definitely.
you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, it does run into
'Cause
that
it's
same
like when they
problem,
were, yeah, if it was cheaper,
Sure.
Yeah.
and you know, I don't have a lot of money to spend, spend $5 or $6 on a sub, sure.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
like, I'm not spending like $15-20 on a Subway sandwich.
And I mean,
Well,
like,
I
it's the
think-
same thing of like Taco Bell, because it's like, yeah, I could do better for Mexican food, but Taco Bell, I could get, a decent meal for $10 and be full.
If I want
a few
to-
hours later, I'll regret my choice, but
Yeah.
If I want to eat a garbage meal for cheap, I go to Taco Bell.
it's true.
Yeah.
Truth.
You don't go to Taco Bell for quality, you go to Taco Bell for cheap.
It's true.
Yeah. We don't have Jimmy John's here either. but
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
Our
yeah.
agency launched Firehouse subs back in the day. Oh, that's interesting.
Cool.
Thank you, Toasty.
Hello,
Oh, hello,
Toasty.
Toasty.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
The thing is,
Welcome
like,
to
One
our-
doesn't carry meatballs.
What?
Yeah.
No meatballs.
Like, one doesn't carry meatballs and one doesn't have the bread that I can have. Oh, that sucks.
Like, do you need like
Yeah.
a gluten-free
Yeah.
variety or something?
Fuck them then.
Yeah, fuck them.
Yeah,
Taco
that
Bell's trying to
sucks.
raise their prices. Oh, the thing is
Yeah.
also, like, I find with, like, I was talking a bit about this before because there was a discussion about, like, if you say, for instance, if you're in Los Angeles going to a Taco Bell, you pay a lot more than,
Oh, yeah.
like, say, for instance, like I was looking at the price of, like, the LA Taco Bell compared to, like, the prices here in Ontario. We're cheaper. Even before the exchange rate. Like, they had $8.99 for a Crunchwrap Supreme, and it was like $8.49 here. And it's like, the Canadian dollar is hella weak right now.
Yeah. I think we're down to like 72 cents to the American.
Yeah, or even
dollar.
worse. We might be down to
Yeah.
67 at some points, but you know what I mean? So it's like,
Ooh, yeah.
if we are cheaper with our shitty exchange rate, what does that say? And that's like no fair. Like, imagine, like, congratulations, the birth lottery determines you live in LA. Your Taco Bell is shitty expensive. And it's going to be the same Taco Bell you get across the country, right? Like, you're not getting a different, like, a superior tier of LA quality Taco Bell. Yeah, the same thing. Yeah,
Yeah.
McDonald's does it too. They price based on
Yeah.
location.
Yeah.
Go to the taco truck, get good cheap. Yeah, honestly, there's a place I remember you posted photos of, Sasha, and I meant to get the name off of you because it's like, oh, those look like good tacos.
Oh yeah, I'll tell you after stream.
Yeah, sound good.
Because they were really good, but I can't tell you on stream.
I will ask, how much cilantro was in it? Or can you get it without cilantro?
I think cilantro is part of it, and it's
Damn
one
it.
of those boutique places, but
That's the thing. Is like
Um,
the unfortunate sometimes, like when you get legit tacos, it's like, here's your cilantro, and it's like, but I hate cilantro.
yeah.
It tastes like soap. Tastes like shitty soap.
Poor Liz got the soap gene.
I also got the soap gene.
Oh no.
Yeah.
You can probably ask for them to take off cilantro.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll say this though, I don't like coleslaw, but
yeah?
part of the tacos have coleslaw on them, and
Yeah.
it was really good.
Oh, that's
So
good. Yeah.
I mean, I don't know how strong your soap gene is, but it might be worth it to just have a try anyway.
Fair enough.
But I understand, but
Yeah.
I mean, you should give it a shot anyway, I would say.
Oh yeah, fair enough.
Yeah,
And
I'll tell you where
Yeah.
after stream.
Fair enough. Cool. I will say that yeah, there is something to be said for, like, as you said, like, you're not necessarily a fan of coleslaw, but when it is done well, sometimes
Yeah,
sometimes
yeah.
it's like, because I remember that like years ago, I went to a high tea with friends, and I remember one person was like, "Oh, I don't want to have these salmon sandwiches. I'm not a fan of salmon." But
Yeah.
it was
yeah.
like the good shit salmon from, like, fancy,
Yeah, yeah.
wild caught, well prepared, well smoked, and they're like, "Oh, I like this salmon."
Yeah, yeah. I mean, yeah, I always just give my coleslaw to whoever I'm eating out with. But
You're
if
like
they like
the
it,
proverbial pickle buddy.
yeah, yeah. I mean, I will happily eat a pickle if people don't want to eat it, but
Mhm.
I in exchange I will give you my coleslaw.
Gotcha. Good to know. Oh, have a good doggo walk, Tater.
Yeah, have a good doggo walk.
Doggos.
Pupper doggo.
Yeah. I have to say that's always been the one thing where it's like, would you ever consider getting a dog, Elizabeth? But I have to walk it. I
Yeah.
have to go outside.
Dogs are a lot of work.
They are.
A dog is basically like having, yeah. It's, well, yeah, but I mean, like, dogs you can't just leave alone for,
yeah.
a long period of time.
Yeah, like say for instance,
Yeah.
if I were to go on like a 6-hour day trip, I could leave comfortably and know that, feral beast will
Yeah.
be fine. Like, leave out food, leave out water, leave out a treat.
Yeah.
Feral beast will fend for themselves.
Yeah, and I mean,
Yeah.
depending on the kind of dog you get, if it's a high energy dog, they need more walking than other dogs.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've heard huskies can be hell.
Yeah. And
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
even like some of the dogs that I was dog sitting for the weekend, and
Yep.
he is a breed called a Finnish Lapland, which is not very common here in Canada, but they're like herding dogs. They can be very high energy, so it's like I had him out 3 times a day for walks.
Wow.
It's like, just be
And,
free, burn
he's-
the energy, be free.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like we're going for walkies. He's a good boy, but he's got a lot of energy.
Yeah.
Well, like with the thing with working breeds is that you have to give them work.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because that's what they were bred specifically for.
Yeah. And I mean,
like huskies for pulling sleds and
Yeah.
Yeah.
hunting.
I mean,
dogs for
Laplands
hunting.
are also used for sled dogs.
Wow.
Oh.
Yeah, they have 2 of them. So like they have every year, I guess they have like a Finnish Lapland sledding event.
Oh, cool.
Kind of up
Cool.
north, so they all take them up and they pull sleds. It's very cute.
That's cool.
Oh, is it like a full person sled, or is it like little sled?
Yeah, it's a person sled.
Oh, cool.
That's cool.
Yeah. I feel like that'd be something like you probably have to be trained, but I feel like that'd be a fun thing to do. Be like, okay, I trust you, doggos. Carry me forward.
Carry me.
Sled me away. Because I mean, me on
I've
skis
always
is a bad
wanted to-
idea.
I've always wanted to go
I mean,
on a dog
I
sled.
could get I'm sure if you bothered Acorns about it, she can get you some pictures and stuff of them pulling the
Ooh,
sleds.
Pictures,
Ooh.
yeah.
Yeah.
Dragon sledding.
Because I'll be honest, like, like the few times that I've been able to like go to like ski hills or whatever, like I'll be honest, it's like, put me in the lodge, give me a hot chocolate, give me a blanket, I will stay here. I am good.
Yeah.
I miss skiing. It's fun, but it's expensive.
It is. It's frustrating when it's like I was reading articles talking about like basically the sports you play in is like an indicator of your income level, as much as I hate to say it, where it's like,
Yeah.
if you have access to like hockey or skiing, congratulations, that's like $1,000 just to get your door and like just to get your
foot in the door.
to get your foot in the door. Never mind uniforms or traveling for tournaments or whatever. If you're at any kind of like, I don't say professional level, but like doing it more than just I've joined my high school team type of thing. And like the big figure skating is another big one because that one has all the costumes too, in addition to the skates, and also like the time of practice, like you have to get access to the rinks and things like that. Usually solo access to rinks, which is paid. And
Yeah,
it's
one
like,
of my cousins wants to be a hockey player,
ooh.
and my his parents, my aunt and uncle, they're always complaining about how much hockey stuff costs.
Oh, I bet. Yeah.
And like he's actually like getting up there in the leagues, like because he's old enough now to be playing in the more advanced like middle leagues.
Mm-hmm.
And he's already talking about like, oh, if a scouter comes and picks me, hopefully I'll get chosen for a team. And he's like, he has the twin goals of either being a hockey player or a lawyer. So either way, he's gonna be filthy, stinking rich.
No, I bet.
And it's like, maybe you could donate to your griffin, your poor griffin.
Live in an area that
The Save Sasha Fund is always in operation.
Live in an area
For
that
the
allows
price
ski
of
resorts.
Yeah.
So I'm just reading a comment from Parasitis. Live in an area with a lot of ski resorts. So I'm going to try getting a job at one to ski. Oh, hey, that's not bad. I know my uncle for the longest time. His job at ski resorts was to he was driving because like ski hills, can't always rely on natural snow. So you basically have like these kind of like basically like mobile snow cone machines that go around.
Oh yeah,
making like the snow and ice to go on the hills. So that was his wintertime job.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. You had to have the right temperatures first. Like it couldn't just be like that stuff. But like if you couldn't rely, so he always got mad when there was like high snow seasons because he's like, damn it, because he got paid per job, like paid per. He wasn't paid he wasn't paid a fixed rate. He was paid every time he had to go out. So it's like, damn you, good snowfalls. Damn you, White Christmas. But yeah, the one time I went skiing, I did cross country skiing. I didn't trust myself enough to do downhill skiing.
Cross country skiing is tough. It's a lot of work.
It's a lot more physical work, but at the very least, I can stop reliably.
Yeah, that's fair.
Because like downhill skiing, it's like sometimes gravity stops you.
Yeah.
I had a lot of fun downhill skiing. Once you go down the bunny hill a few times, you kind of get used to what you have to do. So
okay, fair enough.
Like I would recommend at least taking like 1 or 2 beginner lessons.
Yeah, definitely.
And they help you get comfy with it.
Yeah. I remember in my grade school, we had a choice. You could either like, we basically had like a winter activity thing. And it was like all the students had to pick you could either do a skiing and you had to be able to pay for it. Like it wasn't covered by the school. So you either had to do skiing and pay for the equipment or pay for the rentals at least. You could take like a first aid babysitting course. Like it was meant to be for like young child care. Or the other one was like a series of like basically in school activities. So like in my case, I chose folk art, but there was like other options. Like you could choose to do like, I think there was a computer programming one or things like that. So it was like, skiing where I might die, first aid to look after babies, or painting. And I'm like, painting. Because I don't know, I got put off skiing after finding out like 3 students got concussions because they rammed into trees, and I'm like, nope. That's what happens when you send 12-year-olds down a hill. Sometimes gravity wins.
Yeah, gravity will do that.
In my high school, a friend and I went all Mr. Freeze and built a mobile snowmaker. Oh my god, he threatened the snow to snow in the bus garage if they didn't fire a bad person. Oh my god. Did it work?
That's amazing.
My question is, did it work?
Yeah, did that work?
Because I know, like in my case, like the all the bus drivers in this area unionized, so that type of quote unquote hostage situation wouldn't work.
Oh yeah.
So I'm curious to know if it worked. It could be. It might be different. Maybe they aren't unionized in the States, or at least in that town.
The States doesn't like unions.
Well, technically, Canada doesn't like unions anymore either. They're also getting further and farther between.
Yeah, when I was training for my union, I had to drive like 40 minutes
Oh, damn.
back and forth for like 8 weeks.
That's a
And,
rough drive. Oof. Oh no, Sasha, your sorcery's having a bit of an issue. You're kind of spazzing out.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was
That's okay.
just my sorcery can be tricky.
That's okay.
I just like me. I'm tricky.
Ooh, Trixie.
Yes, Trixie Griffins is.
Ooh.
I'm slowly finishing off the remnants of my lunch.
Ooh, what's for lunch?
Oh, my roommate was very nice and bought us Church's chicken.
Ooh. Speaking of, we're back to fried chicken.
Yeah.
We're full circle.
It all comes around full circle.
We're back at fried chicken.
I had chicken tendies and they were tasty.
Ooh. It wasn't what got him fired, fair enough, but it did bring more public attention to what he did, and we did use it to put you could put down some more snow on the sledding hill. Yeah, that's
Nice.
cool. I remember, so like there's a big, at least in this area, one of the big ski hills is called Blue Mountain.
Thank you, Choo Choo.
Thank you for the gifted sub, the Gibby subby, gifted subby.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You could do it, Elizabeth.
I'll get there one day. I will words. Sorry, I was saying that. So there was like the big ski hills, Blue Mountain, and I went there a couple times with my family, and the place I actually preferred going to is not far from there. There was a place where you could make your own ceramics. Like they would have like kind of like some pre-made things that you could paint up with the glaze. You could paint up yourself with the glazes, and then they'll fire it for you.
Oh.
I actually have a horse I did all by myself.
Oh, good job.
I like to. It's one of those things where it's like, there seems to be a trend. I like crafts. You can go ski on this hill, or you could go do this craft. Crafts.
You're a very crafty banshee.
Crafty banshee. Hello, Fu Manchu Choo. Yeah, crafts are so good. Yeah,
they are.
I did find out there's actually like a franchise that does like, again, it's like you can go paint up some ceramics and then they'll fire it for you on site, and it's like, ooh, I kind of want to go. Oh well, because you use the word, you got a specific word that got you in trouble, but I understand what you're talking about. Yes, Automod the sinner. Automod thinks everything is bad, in fairness. Bullet journals. I've heard a lot of things about that. I
have a friend who speaks very highly of bullet journaling.
Oh.
She said it's helped her ever since she got her head injury.
Mm-hmm.
She bullet journals like everything she does.
Wow.
And she says it helps her keep her days straight.
That sounds
because
good.
sometimes, like she'll forget things or she'll get overwhelmed or whatever, and she won't be able to do anything. But when she bullet journals, she says her days always go better.
That's true. I will say I've also found to-do lists kind of help me, where it's like you kind of like write down like, do this thing at the bank, go do, go take care of these chores or whatever. And it feels more manageable because you're not like, oh my God, I got 15 things to do. It's like, I'll just take care of this thing. And it's very satisfying to cross it off when you've done it. That's the one thing I like about to-do lists, is that when you finish the thing, you get to scratch it out and be like, ooh, satisfying feeling. And I don't know if I get endorphins or something from it, but I like it. You have pink ostrich feathers all over the floor. Oh my God, let it. Oh, good job. Good job for finishing your to-do list, Fu Manchu. That is the dark side of the to-do list, is if you don't do the things on the to-do list, you start feeling really shitty for it.
Yeah.
Nox, oh my God, that's Deus Ex-Wife Machina. I mean, isn't that the plot of one of the Deus Ex games? Isn't that whole like Adam Jansen, I didn't ask for that? Doesn't he have an ex-wife?
Yeah, I think so. It's been a long time since I played any of those games.
Well, I think it's going to be a while longer.
I don't think there's going to be another one of those for
a good long while,
maybe
unfortunately.
Ever.
Which was unfortunate. It was a good series, and it had like some good commentary to it. If you happen to be intrigued about the idea of cybernetics and politics and blah blah blah, perhaps consider Deus Ex. Maybe even that really old PC one.
Can I just correct your pronunciation? It's
No.
Deus Ex, not Deus.
You
Whatever,
are right.
Chockaboo.
Laura!
Hey.
I'm just saying.
I will say, in fairness to Sasha, Chocobo is a made-up word, and the other is Latin.
Yeah, but still.
Look.
Kidding.
Flora.
I will say, in my defense, I will mispronounce words. I will continue to mispronounce words. I even mispronounce words within English. I mean, I've already like
English
how many times.
English is a stupid language, and nothing will ever convince me otherwise.
That's fair.
Like I meet, you come across people who don't speak English natively all the time. And I don't know how many times I've heard people say English is a stupid language and it's really hard to learn. And I think it's widely acknowledged that English is like one, if not the hardest language to learn in the world, then one of them, because of so many exceptions and rules and stupid things like that. Like, and the fact that English basically has taken every other language into a back alley, it beat them up and stolen their consonants. Like,
yeah, I mean, that's ultimately the issue. The reason why English has all these exceptions and all these weird rules is because English is a mix of like what? French, German, Latin.
Yeah, it's like, the world's biggest bastard language.
It basically was like a whole hodgepodge of loan words that got smushed together into a language. So.
Oh yeah. English is like 6 other languages in a trench coat masquerading as one.
Oh, redoing the electrical work in my house is another thing I have to redo behind outlet in the laundry room. Oh no. Oh, I got a bunch of stuff on the same breaker. Oh no.
Oh.
Yeah, I remember learning that the hard way. I had a breaker trip in my kitchen, and it turns out one of my bedrooms is on the same breaker. And like they're on different floors, and that was kind of a weird discovery where it's like, oh, the breaker's tripped. Oh, this bedroom also has lost electricity, and it's like,
oops.
Why are these linked together?
Oh no.
Especially because like usually the kitchen's by itself, because the kitchen can be a pretty big draw on its own. Because of things like the oven. But
oh dear.
Anyway, I mean it's whatever. I'm not about to get my entire place rewired.
Fair.
My boyfriend is Romanian, and he often says "you say me," and I never correct him because it's cute.
Aw, that's adorable.
Oh, tinnitus with the wrong sense. That's a word that I find doesn't come up in frequent conversation. Tinnitus. Tinnitus.
Yeah. Tinnitus.
Tinnitus. Okay, I had it right the first time. Hey.
Yep, you had it right the first time.
Half of upstairs on the same breaker. Oof.
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 Yeah.
Time ago. Egg. Oof.
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 Liz, you said it the way he said it? That's called the right way then. Or is it my second pronunciation, that the bad one? Also got feathers for the headdress. Nice.
Ooh.
Oh, you had the fan on while you were trimming the feathers.
Uh-oh.
Leonard. Your work area is going to be fluffy. Oh, second time. Okay, so the second time. So those things I have to be careful because it's like, one of the courses you could do in university, which I completely lost, was especially if you were considered anything adjacent to like medical or like psychological concepts, which makes heavy use of Latin. They're like, you can take this course on Latin so you could kind of understand what the hell you're talking about when you use these words. And it's like, I've had some training in this and I've forgotten it all.
Isn't that how it usually goes?
Yeah. I mean, I barely remember things from 5 minutes ago, so.
Yeah. Who are you again?
Who are you guys?
Do I know you?
Yeah. Why are you?
Chat, who are you? Who am I?
Yeah.
Where am I?
Who are any of us,
Yeah.
really?
Everybody asks, who are you? But nobody asks, how are you?
Heavy Lid just came out with a vacuum. Okay, ready to pick chicken. Oh god, that's like one of my greatest fears is every so often, especially like when I do like painting, is like I'll see like Feral Beast, I'll look over and it's like, why are your toes blue? How did you get in it?
Aww.
Why are you blue?
Aww.
Saw a thing recently of a bird that went through someone's makeup kit. And so like the
Oh, no.
entire belly of the bird was like various like shades of red and pink. The bird was not repentant for its sins.
Of course not. Why would it be?
Was it Prince? It might have been Prince. Christopher. Is it the bird that likes to go in the cupboard? Because if it is, then yes, that's the one I've seen. That's the one that went through the makeup.
He's a sassy little guy.
Likes to be in the closet.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's her. All right, we're talking about the same bird. 6 degrees of internet separation. We're all watching the same. That's what I find is like at any one time, like if the channel has any notoriety, you mention it's like that channel. I know that channel. Oh no! The power outage reset all your preferences. And, oh, I hate that.
Oh no! That's happened to me before.
Brutal.
Yes. Oh, that's awful. Bad VTube Studios.
Boo.
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 I wish on VTube you could kind of like save a profile, you know what I mean? Where it's like, use these settings and like save it as a profile. Because you could do that in OBS. So at the very least, if like OBS forgets stuff, you could be like, no, reload this set of settings. And it will be like, okay. And it usually kind of fixes itself, but. VTube Studio, unfortunately, I find VTube Studio is very reliant on third-party mods to cover up for some of its functions. And then like VTube Studios itself will like advertise on their Twitter where it's like, here's this thing that someone else fixed. Here, you can use it too with this mod. And it's like, shouldn't you be working on this yourself? No, fair enough, Parasitis. I did just take a quick look at the time. We are approaching 5 o'clock. 5 o'clock.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. Time flies when you're whatever it is we
Having
did about
fun.
fried chicken.
Yeah. I guess that means we should.
Yeah, we can start looking at wrapping up unless there's any last minute thoughts or feelings people want to get out of their system. I don't want to cut anyone off.
I just want to say thank you to everyone for tuning in and keeping us company.
Yeah. Thank you everybody out there. We would not get to 8 hundie followers without you, the viewer.
Because you're literally the follower as well.
Haha. So thank you.
We appreciate all of you for hanging out with us.
Yeah.
And keeping us company while we're doing stupid stuff.
Yep.
Yeah.
And
like talking about how everyone hates chicken wings.
And then for our 900, if we ever get to 900, we will do we'll do fried chicken sampling.
We'll do our fried chicken tier list.
Yeah, are we committing to this? Is this actually a thing now?
I think we could, save a little bit of our Twitch dollary dues aside to do massive chicken order.
Okay, I'm down for it if you guys are.
Yeah.
We could make it a 900 follower thing then, yeah.
Yeah, so there you go. Tell your friends, tell your family, tell your enemies. You want us to get to 900
tell your enemies.
You want this fried chicken day, you need to get us to 900 followers.
Yeah.
Board.
Oh, hello, board. Hello.
Oh. Yay. Thank you. Board.
No.
There'll be no amount of raccoon lessons, I'm afraid, I think.
There'll be no raccoon-based involvement.
All right. But also, just as we're getting ready to go, thank you, Mari. Thank you, Bun Mom. And I think that covers, thank you, Bun Mom. And thank you, Mari, for the raids today. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in and celebrating
All
with
right,
us.
Sasha, I am gonna have to move you now
No,
because we're doing the schedule, and I have to make all of us a little smaller.
Oh, okay. Well, that's okay.
You're
then.
unfortunately you are too majestic, and you'll cover up the schedule. So I need
Oh,
to.
Board gave us a hydrate, stretch, and posture check.
Thank you, board. All right, we'll do that quickly.
Oh,
I'm sorry right now. Unfortunately, the maid Sasha's so short. She's just like on level with the cookies. It now
Little
looks like
tiny
she's like,
Sasha.
hello,
I
cookies.
will eat all the cookies.
Sasha's just enjoying the cookies.
cookie
It's
tray.
fine.
All right.
Well, the way to my heart is through my stomach, so.
True. All right. In terms of what's coming up next week for the Dungeon Lounge, tomorrow is Monday, somehow.
Monday.
Monday.
Somehow. What do you mean somehow?
I don't know. I don't control time.
It's inevitably always Monday.
It's true.
But Monday means more Yakuza and Majima
Yay.
Monday.
Woo.
At 2 p.m. tomorrow. Monday.
Yay. And then on
Tuesday.
Tuesday. This doesn't always work as well Sunday. Anyways, at 9 p.m. I will be back painting more minis. I think I will be largely finishing my Mad Mech Sun. I think at this point
Finishing your little son.
I think I'm basically like, aside from the backpack, I'm just on at this point cleanup and detail work. So yeah.
Very cool.
Anyway, and then to Wednesday.
Wednesday. That's me. Wednesday, I'm gonna be trying a new game, Fields of Mystria, which is like it's kind of like Stardew Valley. It's got a cute little 90s anime aesthetic to it. It looks fun. It looks cozy. So we're gonna be doing that. And then Wednesday will be more art. Or Thursday will be more art. Days of the week. Who knows them? Not me. And then Friday.
That will be me, Elizabeth, back at 8 p.m. for more Control. I have finished the main story. I am now doing the 2 DLCs, Foundation and AWE.
Oh.
Here, I'm posting a dumb meme.
Oh.
There we go. Okay, done. All right. And then Saturday, well, Sasha, I'll let you take it from there.
Yeah. Yes, give me all of your cookies. Normally it is Saturday Catterday, but I will be at a big convention in Toronto that whole weekend. So I will also be unavailable on Sunday. But normally it is Saturday Catterday.
Yeah. So yeah, it'll be Flora and myself on Sunday at our usual time like this at 2:00. So yeah, we might be doing some FF14, maybe Cult of the Lamb instead, what we were just talking about now. Apparently the game's on sale. We will see.
I am down for trying to co-op.
Yeah. All right. Well, I think that takes care of all our schedule, and I saw Nightbot took care of all of our boobity boops. All right.
Hoobity boops.
The hoobity boops.
Hoobity boops.
Our Discord, Twitter, and various social engagement.
Boobity boops.
Hibbity boops. And
Bibbidi
also,
bobbidi
if you need a reminder of Lennis link to go check out Lennis stuff, please do that.
Yeah.
Please support Lenith in her journey to get to Dalpa.
Yeah. Please let Lennis have some fun with dolls.
Yes. All right. Let's find someone to raid. Who is live? Let's go.
Raid.
I think we do that joke every time.
Yeah, we do.
It's a Licky Glock classic.
We only have 3 jokes, and we go through them every time.
That's true.
Can you hear our brain cell being shared?
How about we go over and raid Nikkei Nata, who is doing some art.
Sounds good.
Please.
Yes, one art, please.
Please give Nikkei Nata some Dungeon Lounge love.
She's done some art for us in the past. She's very talented.
Yeah. She's great.
There we go. All right. So have a great rest of your afternoon, morning, evening, or whatever it is that you do.
Yeah.
Whatever time it is for you.
Or however you choose to express time. Maybe it is evening, but you prefer it to be morning.
And thank you for joining us for our celebration.
All right.
We look forward to the next one.
For a long rambling
Bye.
conversation.
Yeah.
About chicken. Bye.
Mm,
Bye.
chicken. Bye.